What up, Gamecock fans and Clemson Tiger fans? If y'all show up here today, appreciate everybody. TR Gaming, what's up, my friend? First in the show, first to comment. Rivalry game, South Carolina versus Clemson. Are you ready for the moment? My man TR Gaming says, blow them out. I wouldn't be mad if Fury as OC. Well, I want to worry about the task at hand, which is taking out the Taters. Let's do that first, and then we'll worry about the offensive coordinator. And, here's a day for Mike Fury to put it on the field. Show us what he's got against, I know, Clemson hasn't been that great this year, but they have some great defensive players on that football team. Let's not skip over that fact. But there will be many people streaming South Carolina versus Clemson today, right here on YouTube. So I want to say thank you to everyone that has chosen to come watch it with the Rooster Man. The gear at hand today for the South Carolina Gamecocks. What uniforms will they be wearing? A lot of people are making a deal because they got white helmets, all black uniforms. I don't give two shits if they wear pink today. Just beat Clemson. That's just the way it is. Beat Clemson. I don't care what you wear. Oh, there's my buddy Stampede. Stampede, you give a damn what they're wearing today. I wouldn't care if they went out there and played in thongs. As long as they beat the Taters. They could play in thongs. I'll even play the thong song for them. Get my little Jolly Rancher C4 in. We're going to be jacked up today, boys. We're winning this football game. I don't care if we win by 1 or 100. Just win, baby. You're right, Stampede. Our uniforms are the best. They're so good that Louisville went and stole them. If y'all noticed that Louisville has stole the South Carolina Gamecock look, I don't know, man. I don't know. What's up there, Durrell, my friend? How you doing today, buddy? Gamecock Rooster, that was funny. Yeah, right. I really don't care what they wear. I really don't care how big we win. Just win, baby. As Al Davis once said, I was a big Raider fan back in the day. Al Davis said, just win, baby. Just win. We're jacked for today. Sad. I'm sad, but you know what? I'd be honest with y'all. Through all my frustrations and anger with South Carolina football, the day that football season ends for our team makes me a very sad rooster. It does. I don't know why I can't get into basketball as much or baseball, but I just can't get into it like I do our football program. And I know I show a lot of anger and frustration, but still love my football team to my dying day, that's for sure. I will never give up on this football team. I don't give a damn. I didn't give up when we didn't win a game, and I didn't give up when we only won one game, and I ain't going to give up on the team now. Oh, I go to Clemson. They aren't confident, and the team went to the movies yesterday. They're taking this seriously. What they watch on, what movie did they go to? Huh? Did they go see the Tiger King? That's us today. Gamecocks are Tiger Kings. At least we hope so, right? Durrell said he doing good. He got his popcorn and Red Bull ready. You know what I got, Durrell? I got my energy juice to get me started. And how about this? A little bourbon on the side in the Gamecock cup. Check that out. A little bourbon in there. Just to relax the nerves a little bit. Because I'm going to be fired up. I don't know if y'all ever drink this C4 stuff, but it makes your neck tingle. I hope today that we make the Clemson Tigers tingle. Tingle right on back up to that meth lab, pig farm in the upstate with a big old L. They can drive their bus around their stadium toting that big old L. How about that? Can't spell Clemson without an L. We're going to give them one today. Is that it? Take that L, son. Who's the guys we need today to really step up? Who do y'all really want to see have a game? Lenoris, of course. That's a given, right? Need Dylan Stewart to have a big day on defense. Who else? Who else on defense? I think we need some good interior pressure. What y'all think? Big Gabe? Nick Barrett. Wouldn't it be great for Nick Barrett to have his best game of his career today against Clemson after all the years he's put in at South Carolina? Give it up to the big boy, the senior, 5-year senior, Nick Barrett. I think one guy that's got to have a good game that's been kind of getting cooked a little bit is Judge Collier. Judge got to have a better game today for sure. TR Gaming says Vakari Swain will probably be on TJ Moore. Yeah, he's right now. But him and Cisse are the two guys. Kilgore. Just got to get that one. Oh, you want to see Beamer step up? I just don't want to see Beamer cry on the sideline. Just win the game, dude. Just win the game. Offensively. How about a Mazio Bennett showing today? Can we get that? Will it be a Pup Seller show at wide receiver? What wide receiver steps up today? Nick Harbor? We know Nick was out with an injury. How's he feeling today? Is he better? I hope so. I hope he's 100%. I think we can use him. Clemson has questionable secondary, man. Harbor's a hard guy to cover. Size. Massive size. Durrell says cold up in South Carolina today. Shit, it was a little chilly in Florida. I can imagine it is cool up there, buddy. I think it got down in the 40s last night. The thing about here, though, is like it warms quick. But today's kind of one of those overcasty, weird, dreary kind of. It's not rainy. It's a fall day, I guess. In Florida, you don't get many fall days like you do in South Carolina. Florida's, even when it's cold outside, it's normally sunny. And what makes it colder down here is, you get the coastal breezes blowing in. Nick Harbor going to have a huge game. 1 catch for 56 yards and a touchdown. We need Nick Harbor. We need Nick to get 100 yards today. How about 100 yards and 1 touchdown? Would y'all take that from Nick? Who else steps up? Dre Jacobs. Is it Dre Jacobs time to step back up? We haven't seen him in a while, man. We have not seen Dre Jacobs in quite some time. A lot of rivalry games today. Gonna be fun to watch today. You got Vandy. We got Tennessee. Is it weird that Tennessee's out to spoil Vandy's season? Normally you think that's the other way around, right? Vandy's out to spoil Tennessee's season. We got the other shit bowl, which is Florida State and Florida. LSU, Oklahoma. Y'all see this shit going around about Lane Kiffin jumping on the reporter guy because he called Kiffin a hoe? Well, Kiffin, if the shoe fits, buddy. Right now, Lane Kiffin, you're holding the whole university and their fan base hostage on making a decision. Drop your sack, Lane Kiffin, and make a damn decision so the university and the fans can move on. Whether that's LSU or Ole Miss. Just lollygagging around. All right, we're going to have to excuse the air blower guy. Coldest day in Florida since last winter, and they decided to cut grass today. Like, the grass ain't even growing, dude. We had like 3 drops of rain in the last month and a half, and they want to cut grass. Dumb shit that happens in Florida. But I guess they want to have a paycheck. Woo! Alright, everybody hurry up and make their picks. Let's get on to some games. Is Ohio State and Michigan at noon also? I see Miami and Pitt. I guess it is because that stadium's packed. Well, we'll be viewing both those games. Alabama plays tonight against Auburn. That shouldn't be that difficult. I think some people just make some of these rivalry games. They try to beef them up so they got something to talk about, like the Ole Miss and Mississippi State game last night. I didn't think that. I took Ole Miss to cover. I didn't think Mississippi State was going to have a chance keeping that thing close. What's up, SC Country? Speaking of a fellow Clemson fan up in here, what's up? We do have some Clemson people that come in here. Some good Clemson folks that hang out with us. Not the ones that rant and rave and come in here talking about the coots and the chickens and all that stuff. They actually talk legit football. Do not forget to hit the like button. That's right. Thank you, Dude-Rail. I got to go back and figure out how to get my chat, because I want to give a couple of you guys some wrenches so y'all can keep. Well, today they got to subscribe to get in the comments. Yesterday I screwed up and figured maybe I could pull in some more views, which we did good yesterday, Dude-Rail. We got almost 6,000 views on our live stream yesterday. Not bad, man. For an off game, not a Gamecock game, that's pretty daggum good. Now, they don't all hang around. Some of them click on and think they're going to get to see the game, which YouTube's popping them today. I clicked on something earlier. I think it was, it was college football game day. I clicked on YouTube. They'd already popped that channel and took it down. What other game can I watch? I can put another game on. I'll have 3 games on. We'll talk about 3 games in South Carolina. We'll at least highlight 3 games. Miami, Pittsburgh, maybe. Here we go. Columbia, South Carolina. Cox by 50 TR game, it says. Here comes the Tigers running out on the field. Here comes the Gamecocks. Let's go, boys. Let's get this shit done. I gotta go find what other game am I putting up here. Let's see who I can find. Who's on? Texas Tech. Who's Texas Tech playing? All right, who we want? Miami, Pittsburgh. Kentucky, Louisville. Or we want to go find Ohio State and Michigan. I got right here. So let's go Kentucky, Louisville. Let's go with our brethren up there in the blue state. I don't want to watch no ACC game of Miami and Pitt. I don't want to watch no Miami and Pitt. All right, Lenore's warming up, ready to go. Hope it's a good game. Go Tiger. I think it's going to be a pretty good game there, SC Country, to be honest with you. If Michigan wins against Ohio State, would they make the playoffs? I think it has to. Some other teams have to lose, like Oregon would have to lose, I think, for Michigan to make it. And I don't see that happening. I was on a rewatch crew for a couple of your latest offerings. Well done. Thank you, Daniel. Appreciate that, buddy. Durrell says, keep up the good work. I just do my best, man. The thing about me at my age, dude, I'm not one of these young cats that's running around out here just trying to make some career. Like the kid that Lane Kiffin jumped on yesterday about calling him a hoe. Why is Lane Kiffin watching podcasts and these dudes like this? And you're the adult in the room. You make millions of dollars, Lane. Come on. The kid made a statement. Probably not even the worst statement anyone's ever said about you, Lane Kiffin. So why are you dogging on the kid? Oh, best uniforms in football stand. Yeah, I wish they would have saved our all garnets for this week. That'd have been too cool. Look like we're kicking off first, huh? Taters will get the ball first. Here it is. Fair catch signal. Clemson going to start off at the 25-yard line. Let's go, Gamecocks. Yeah, people bitching about the all black with the white helmet on Twitter just make me laugh. Who the hell cares what they wearing? You just want to win the football game. You don't give a shit what they wear. Well, it looks like the SEC's decided to start their games. The big noon kickoff going to drag their shit out to get Ohio State and Michigan started. They still got the band on the field. All right, Cade. It's time for you to take a sack, throw an interception, Start us off right with a little pick six here, buddy. Looks like South Carolina dials up a little bit of pressure. Klubnik over the top, wide open. Caught by Clemson out to the 50. Like a little jump pass, South Carolina. Bit on it. I know everybody want to talk trash about Clemson not being that good this year, but just remember this, it's a rivalry game, boys. Yeah, we got two guys over guarding one guy, and the other guy's out there by himself. Way to recognize, defense. Come on, step it up. Little handoff to Adam Randall. Looks like he got about 2.5 out of that. Come on, defense. We don't need to give up running today. It was a chip and the defense didn't adjust. Yeah. You know these scripted drives that start games, man. They run something you probably won't see again the rest of the damn game. Or at least that's the way we've done it this year. We run shit on our first drive you don't see. Clubbing it back to throw. Oh, knocked down by JR. Fred. You can call me Fred. You can call me JR. Almost called you a damn interception, Fred. Oh, he tried to sidearm that shit. He better be glad he tried to sidearm it in his low, because that probably would have been an interception. Fred wasn't looking for it down there. All right, 3rd and 7. Come on, defense. We don't need to give up long 3rd downs today like we've done this year. Just get them off the field. Klubnik takes the snap. Defense comes. Quick out. 1st down, Clemson. Here we go with that bullshit of giving up the long 3rd downs again. Come on, man. Oh, flag on the play. False start. Yay! Way to help us out, Clemson. You gotta run and start, dude. You can't do that. No cheating. There's Dibbo Dabbo. Yabbo Dabbo Doo. Why'd they even let the play go if it was a false start? Well, I can't hear it. Did they blow the whistle before the throw? Or then the replay just shows a still shot. Okay, whatever, dude. All right, defense, you got him backed up. 3rd and 12. Let's get him. Of course, we just sit back, bring no pressure, dump off over the middle, though. They only got about 3 out of that. So, 4th down. Does Clemson go for 4th down over the 50? Nope. Look like they're going to try to pin us deep. Klubnik off the field. Pin us deep. Come on, Vicarious Wayne. Running back. 100 yards right now. 99. 99-yard punt return. Let's go. Punt up. Oh, hit a Clemson player in the back around the 15-yard line. Hell, helped us out there, Clemson. You got no roll out of that one, dog. Punter hit his man in the back. All right, Lenore, it's your turn, buddy. Go out there and show him how to put some points on the board. Daniel says a 7 and out. Yep. Hey, as long as we're not giving up long 3rd downs, that shit killed us this year. It has killed us. Cox by 90. Stampede still on the Cox by 90. Love seeing Hal come out. Yeah, I think he's RB1 even next year, brother, if he stays. Oh, pulled by Sellers, that lost a yard. Little RPO didn't work that time. Dabo might get fired or just leave after this game. I don't think Dabo's going anywhere. Even if they lose this game, he goes out and wins the bowl game, got 7 wins. They'll bitch about it. Throw by Lenoris, gain of about 5, 6 on that. Gonna be a manageable third down here of about 5 yards. 3rd and 5. Let's go. Why is Fury dialing up on a 3rd and 5? Just don't do nothing too dangerous or stupid. It looks like a little screen throw. That's not going to work. Back to the original line of scrimmage. Got to block, boys. If you're going to go to the perimeter, you got to have perimeter blocking. Clemson's defense read that one. Too much speed for that play. As bad as Clemson's defense has been this year, the one thing they ain't lacking is speed. All right, Mason Love, please pump better this week than you did last week. Last week was awful, dude. No, not much better. Good God almighty. We really need to focus on finding some kickers in the transfer portal or something. What was that? Like, by the time you averaged there about 20-yard punt? Good God. I guess we're so used to having people that can boom that shit like 50, 60 yards. Our special teams needs work, boys. All right, I got to take a pause for the calls real quick. I'll be right back. Andrew says he didn't like the 3rd down call. Me either. You got to know the defense you're playing, dude. Especially if, hell, you got to block no matter what the play call is. But we got speed. If Clemson's got speed, that's one thing they do carry. So you got to be careful with that kind of play call. And then you got Brady Hunt, who really hasn't been that great of a blocker all year. Is your lead blocker on that? Maybe. Defense is already struggling. I'm seeing wide open Clemson wide receivers everywhere. This isn't going to go well, he says. Hell, I don't know, man. I told everybody that was trying to chalk this thing up as an automatic win for South Carolina, y'all ain't been around the history of this damn rivalry, have you? Normally when both teams are South Carolina loses. When the teams are comparable in the category, South Carolina, it doesn't fare well for us. Spurrier would have put Sellers at wide receiver by now. He just has head-scratching decision-making skills. Well, the only one that was really in there for his decision-making was that first play. Other than that, they were trying to set up that little screen, but that's just... Offensive line isn't starting out strong. Clemson D-line. Our offensive line ain't going to start out strong. Those boys have been treated so soft for so long. It's ridiculous. Stampede says Spurrier would have won a natty with Sellers. I don't know about all that. All right, defense. Try to run up the middle again with Randall. Another about 2-yard gain. Clemson running that up the middle shit we like to run, huh? Well, we talked about our big boys in the middle needing some good play today. Looks like Clemson going to try to test that. They're going to try to test Nick Barrett and Goodwine and Big Gabe. Well, at least we're playing up on man. We're not giving an 8-yard damn cushion like we did Texas A&M. Randall on the run again to the left. Looks like about another 2.5 yard gain. Be 3rd and 6 for Clemson. Watch that same little out route they got called for the false start on to Williams. That's a pretty little safe little route if you're going to give them that cushion. Need to bring some heat on Klubnik this time. They're going to blitz. They're going to back out. Look like they backed out. Rush 4. Cade tries to run for it. Nope. Is that Pike steps in there? Yep. Troy Pikes with the tackle on Cade. Trying to do that quarterback draw did not work. There you go, interior defense. Y'all step it up, boys. Dylan Stewart, of course, getting double teamed again. Goodwine and Pikes on the combo. Clemson with the punt. South Carolina will get their second shot on offense to see if we can do anything. Radioactive said, I think as long as we can put some kind of pressure on Cade, it will slow down their offense a little bit. And we can't let him run on us like he did last year. That was, of course we muff it. Got it back, but come on, Kilgore. Why are you even fielding the ball inside the 3-yard line, dude? You're at the 5-yard line. Don't even field it. Let it go. I mean, I know you got a Clemson guy back there, but shit, that could have been horrific, dude. Let them take the chance. If they get us down at the 1, what the hell's the difference in the 1 and the 3? You can't turn. Why is Swain not returning? I don't know, man. They called out their punt safe bullshit. They put Kilgore back there when they went. I don't know. I can't. It defines logic that you have 2 guys doing it. Radioactive said this is back to the SC State game. Yeah, you can't make a mistake when you put yourself back there like that. Why didn't Kilgore just let it go to the end zone, Andrew says. That's why I'm saying the same thing. I mean, I know there was a Clemson player in the end zone. Maybe they do down it, but I mean, there is a rule usually on punts and shit. Inside your own 5, you don't field them. You take the chance, let the ball hit funny, and maybe it speeds up and the guy can't get out of the end zone to touch it down. Not much difference in 2 yards there, bud. Oh, TR Gaming said reminds him of 2023. Well, right now ain't neither team done shit to remind me of anything but just kind of. Oh, Justin Langford said this poor field position doesn't make me think the offense will have a positive effect on the game. Well, sooner or later you got to do it because we've let other people do it to us where they go out and make these 90-plus yard drives on our damn defense. Sooner or later you just got to do it, dude. But yeah, Clemson's playing the right game. Clemson knows exactly what they're doing. Dabo knows what he's doing. Just keep South Carolina pinned deep, and with our punter, they gain yards every time each team punts. Oh, TR Gaming said a safety. Well, they're out at the 3, so I don't know if you'll get a safety. You're probably going to get a Howell run or somebody run. First down play is going to be pretty obvious So I almost bet you it's going to be a run play. Oh, this is where we need to start throwing the ball instead of running. Yeah, radioactive, but we're going to do the obvious. We're going to hand the ball off and run it. Hope you can get 3 or 4 yards on a run play here. If it's me, I go RPO, roll Sellers out to the right, which we should have done before when we got a safety. Y'all remember that? Instead, we left him sitting in the pocket and he got tackled. Yeah, there's an obvious handoff up the middle. Boy, we called that one, didn't we? Predictable. Do predictable shit. Also throw a super long interception. Well, hell, probably Sellers can throw a longer interception than our punter can punt the ball. Might not be a bad plan. Throw a 70-yard interception, 60-yard interception. It's better than a 30-yard punt. Oh, we got a little throw out there. Jared Brown with the first down. First down, Brown. Punting game's bad. Hey, Ken, how you feeling today, buddy? Ken say he got no TV. He can't watch the game today in the hospital. We still got our prayers out for you there, Ken. All right, so we gave ourselves some space. Let's see what we can do with that now. All right, snap back to Sellers. Looks like a fake handoff. A throw out to Dingle. Incomplete pass. Oh, boy. Why are we throwing the ball to the line of scrimmage? What does that do? I mean, I don't understand what that play is even designed to get you. You got a tight end standing at the line of scrimmage catching the football. I mean, he ain't got enough speed to break no shit and go nowhere. Sellers back deep. Oh, wide open, Jared Brown again. And he fumbled the ball. Something good happens and then something bad, boys. Gonna be that kind of day, I got a feeling. Make the great play. Don't put both hands on the ball. Yep, there you go. Clemson's on our side of the field this time. Oh, Andrew says it's a chicken curse. No. TR Gaming said, just go down, dude. Go down. At least put both hands on the ball. Radioactive says, why not just get out of bounds? Well, because Jared Brown ain't done shit all day. He's trying to make a play, and you're out there dancing with a hand down by your side instead of wrapping it up. All right, Klubnik back to throw. Gamecocks bring some pressure. Way underthrown, or either somebody got a hold to his arm right there. Well, we were going another dumbass mistake. Yeah. I'm watching the game on one of them foreign YouTube channels. This thing is very delayed. Yeah, if you go on YouTube. Clemson strips the ball every time we play. Why does it not come to mind? Yeah. Jared Brown hasn't really played that much this year, dude. That's one thing. You got him in there making the plays, but hell, you got to get used to contact, too. Looks like Clemson tries to run a screen. We have him in the backfield, but we can't make the tackle, so he gains about 4 yards off of it. He just spun out. Stampede said, I can't believe we suck this much. Hell, turnovers will kill you, dude. Make a good play and then fumble the shit. Stampede said it's over. Hold on, Stampede. It's still the first quarter, bud. Still the first quarter. But I don't know. 3rd and 6. Radioactive says it's going to be up to the defense. South Carolina will delayed pressure. Easy first down for Clemson inside the 30. Andrew says if they will use Jared Brown, why won't they use Mazio Bennett? I don't know, man. I don't know what's going on with Mazio. I got a feeling he's going to be gone. That is just way too easy of a throw for Clemson. That is way too easy of a throw on the long third down. This defense has done this all year, dude. 3rd and 6, and you just give up an easy-ass throw. No, not dialing up any pressure, just trying to run the 4-man, knowing they're double teaming Stewart on every play. Now they're going to try to run it. Looks like Stewart steps back, but Clemson going to get about 7 yards out of that. Second and 3. Second and 3 from the 23. What does Clemson do? 2nd and 4, they say. Randall runs. Looks like another first down at about the 19 of South Carolina. Kilgore shit to bed instead of going for the ball. Playing that zone coverage right there. He just got between the 2 defenders and the easy pitch and catch. That's how they played last time we went 5-7 Florida game. Anyone? Yeah. No, man. Don't know. First and 10 from the 19. Cade looking to throw. Goes over the top. Wide open Clemson player. All by himself was Williams. He better thank goodness that was overthrown, dude. That guy was down there by himself. I mean, it was a ghost town, but Williams. Great defense there, buddy. Who's that back there getting lost? Yeah, better be glad he overthrown that one. Clubbing it back to throw. Another guy wide open, but he threw it short-handed it. Interception, Kilgore. God, you better be glad he underthrew that one too. Good play by Kilgore. Way to make up for your ass was cooked. Your ass was cooked on that one, buddy. Had that throw been any good, but way to make up for it. Oh, the Clemson fan mad right there, because all they saying is, man, all you had to do was get that out in front, but South Carolina makes up for it. Kilgore. Sometimes you got to make up, dude. And Klubnik's not very good. Let's be honest. Horrible pass, though. Yeah. He short-armed the hell out of that thing. Put too much air on it or something, but hey, we'll take it. Your mistake is our gain, buddy. Looks like Michigan up 3-0 on Ohio State. Louisville up 7-0 on Kentucky. There we go, Kilgore. Don't hesitate on the ball, and good things can happen. True. Just don't get cooked, man. Klubnik might still go round one. I don't think so. I'm not sure he gets drafted before round 5. Somebody might take a chance on him there, but I don't know, dude. I'm not sold on him being a high draft pick. Maybe 3rd. Oh, Michigan big interception. Come on, man. Julian Sand is saving the Buckeyes. The Buckeyes ain't played nobody all damn year. realistically, look at Ohio State's schedule, y'all, this year. I get it, they're the number one team or whatever, but let's not act like they're like heads. People jump on those bandwagons. Ohio State's not heads above everyone else in college football. They also got a very young quarterback that if somebody can bring some pressure on that kid, he'll make mistakes. He's going to look good at a combine, and he's probably going to interview well. Yeah, that don't mean nothing, though. Not all the time. Teams that need quarterbacks get quarterbacks. You got to think there's a lot of teams that don't need quarterbacks. That's the quarterbacks that'll be drafted high. You're probably only going to get maybe 3 in the first round. Lenoris would get a higher draft pick if he went out than Klubnik, just because of his physicality and his size. Cockaboos Conductor, what's up, my friend? They definitely ain't as dominant as they were last year. Hell no, that was an NFL roster they had last year for sure. They ain't got the talent they had last year, or at least their talent's younger. And they had Chip Kelly calling plays last year, so. Here's South Carolina with the up the middle. Gain of about 4. Oh yeah, let's get Faison back in. Here he comes. 3.5 yard Faison. 3 yard Faison. What are we gonna call him? Free Sewell, so he can run 3 yards. Mendoza will be one, TR Gaming says. Yeah, he'll be one. Hell, you might say Ty Simpson goes ahead of Klubnik. Sellers with a throw. That's kind of a neo down there, homie. Did they call him down? That's Nick. At first, it looked like when he caught it, his knee was down, was it? Yeah, they're going to call him down right there. 34. Still a first down. We'll take it. Free yard Sewell, you say? Yeah. Mendoza's guaranteed first round. Yeah, more than likely. Yes, we know his knee was down. We're not blind. It'd been great for Harvard to not have. Had to catch that with a knee down, but, you know, Sellers, you got to get that up. We don't need our 6'5" receiver having to kneel down to catch a football. But at least Lenoris didn't zip it in there at about 250 miles per hour to where it makes it hard for a receiver to catch it. It's so damn fastball. Luke Doty would win this game for us. Stampede, stop it. There's a reason Luke Doty has not been a starting quarterback. He not very good. All right, still first down, though. Like Michigan about to score again. Ohio State knocks it out, 4th and 6. Michigan going to kick a field goal. Like Kentucky trying to put up a field goal of their own. All right, at the first down, can we keep going? Hand off to Sewell, drug down from behind. Got a whole 2 yards at that time. Shula was the problem. Stop blaming Sellers. Shula was definitely the problem. Without a doubt. Shula's play call. Too much NFL shit dialed in there. Too much NFL, man. You got to get some tempo at times. You can't be changing all your players every time. All right, Lenoris goes back, sits, dancing around, tries to escape, throws. Incomplete. Gonna be 3rd and 8. Because we allowed to run run on first down and not get shit. Lenoris, Bro, you could have ran up the middle of your damn self. What are you doing? It took your ass. I mean, they gave you a lane you could have drove a car through, dude. All right, 3rd and 8. Can South Carolina make a long 3rd down? Sellers back to throw, steps up, gets in trouble, and goes down. A loss of about 5, so we will punt. Because we get ourselves into obvious passing downs because we just want to run the ball on 1st down. How about that? Predictable. South Carolina's predictable. 3-man rush, dude. 3-man rush, and we can't block them. How about that? They brought 3 guys, and we cannot block them. Oh, I hate this old line, Andrew says. It's Andrew, I don't know, man. It's spectacularly stupid that we can't figure out how to block. I don't understand it. You only got 3 guys coming. Helt is bullying Thompson. Well, shit, our whole line got bullied that time, but yeah. Oh, Sean Elliott cannot be O-line coach. And I still think we need to go get Sam Pittman, to be honest with you. Everybody's forgot about getting Kendall Browse here for OC, too. They want to get all these guys from all these smaller colleges that ain't never called an offense against a SEC defense to save their life, but they're going to be the next miracle worker at South Carolina. I don't get it. Roll the pocket in the direction of the receivers and trips. Andrew, don't make sense, man. South Carolina doesn't make sense. Klubnik with the throw again over the top. Caught. Back into South Carolina territory. TJ Moore. And just like that, we have given up field position again. Our defense is getting exposed, boys. Our defense is getting exposed by a not-so-good Clemson offense. Our offense ain't doing shit, as usual. Bakari needs to be on more. Yep. About a 2-yard run. Clemson stealing from the playbook of South Carolina on the 2. Cockaboo says terrible camel work. Yeah. Well, if either one of these teams would have decided to be worth a shit this year, we'd have been on something other than the SEC network. Sellers has potential. We ain't got nothing. I don't know. This team has had me so where I can't even talk about them this year. And everybody thinks South Carolina. I mean, Deputy Smitty on here talking about South Carolina going to blow out Clemson. I'm like, bro, I can tell you in your 20s, because all of us old motherfuckers know better than that. We know better than South Carolina blowing out Clemson. And obviously, if you even think that was a possibility, you have not watched this fucking football team this year. Sorry about my F-bombs, but this team pisses me the hell off. Oh, Vakari is more athletic and faster than Cisse. It don't matter who they put on them, dude. We're pathetic. Pathetic! Torian ain't teaching them right. We look like a Travaris Robinson coach much. The problem is, I don't know what the problem is. Oh, All Flow says he thinks Deputy Smitty, I think he speaks mostly bullshit. No, he speaks Captain obvious shit. Dude, any of us can look at film and say, well, had we done this on a play, I mean, he might be a decent dude. He just don't know. He's still young. Hell, he's making money doing it. A lot of people fall for it. Even some of the former players watch his stuff. To me, he reminds me of another Brooks Austin. People love, like, oh, they break down tape. They're really good at this. They speak the language of a coach. Well, if you were that fucking good of a coach, you wouldn't be on YouTube talking about it. You'd be on the field doing it. That's my opinion. That's why I don't get on here and talk about film. I'm no coach. I ain't trying to be a damn coach. Like I always say, I can look at a football team and tell when they're bad, just like I can, I'm no veterinarian, but I can tell you a horse's ass when I see one. Cisse is our best corner. There's a problem and he can't jump for shit. Well, Kilgore is supposed to be our best corner. Physically, Kilgore should be the best corner on our football team. You got three really good ones in Swain, Kilgore, Cisse. And I get it. You're not going to make every play. But Judge Collier's been a big letdown since coming back off of his injury. You can't bring in Norwood. He sucks. Neither one of our safeties that they like to start can cover anyone. So what do you do? I mean, DQ's not a cover corner. He can't cover. And Peyton Williams is not a cover corner. Neither one of those guys are cover corners. They're not Nick Eamon-Worry, that's for damn sure. But there's not a lot of Nick Eamon-Worries floating around either. Oh, Justin said there's a reason he went to NC State out of Sacramento. He's played really good this year. Cisse hasn't. I mean, he's had his moments, but hell, you're going to have your moments. You're not going to make every play, but it's the overall team for me that just, I don't know. It's just overall team. Hell, Torian might be gone, man. Rumor of him. James Franklin wants to bring Torian Gray back to Virginia Tech. He might go. That's his alma mater. Oh, there's Dabo talking. Dabo. Our coaches don't know how to put your players in a position to succeed, Stampede says. I don't know. I just don't think... I don't know. Either these guys aren't living up to the talent that they have, or we've been overblown on the talent by the coaches of what they really have. The coach speaks shit when we buy into sometimes. It makes us think we're more talented than what we really are because they're trying to sell. That's Shane Beamer's thing. He's a salesman. Clemson's average starting position on offense is they're on 37. Ours is our 13. And by giving up that last play we gave up, it ain't going to get no better on this drive if we even stop them. 3rd and 6. Yeah, this is our Achilles for South Carolina. Giving up 3rd down and long. Bring the heat this time. Klubnik has the run out, throws. Oh, what a catch by Williams over Kilgore. Killer, boys. Killer right there. How about rolling your quarterback out away from the pressure? Wow. That was a good catch. I can't say that. That was a good throw and a good catch. Kilgore was there, just not there. Radioactive said, well, it's 2nd down and 5. We gave up 5 yards. I think the biggest problem we have is our coaching staff is always satisfied with any and everything. As a college coach, you can't be satisfied. Oh, come on, Radioactive. You mean celebrating the win over damn Coastal last week? Come on, man. Could you imagine Steve Spurrier celebrating a win over Coastal? He'd be the first one to tell you, what are y'all celebrating? We got to go out and beat that team from the upstate. Oh, yeah, Saban was an asshole. He wasn't celebrating no win like that. Antonio wants to get... Well, remember, Antonio, he tried to shove everything he can in Beamer's face because Beamer kicked him out the gym, wasn't it? Wasn't that him? No, that wasn't. Was that him? I'm trying to remember who the hell that was. I thought that was Antonio Williams. I could be wrong, though. My memory's not as good in my old age. Saban barely celebrated a national championship. Yeah, Saban was never satisfied. Dude, I'm telling you, I had the guy I used to work for, that was the GM at the company I worked for, his son went to college to be a trainer, athletic trainer, and he got a job in baseball. with one of the farm teams with the Blue Jays, and they went to Alabama and looked at what Alabama did in the off season, like the weight room, the workouts, and all that shit. Dude, schools wouldn't do that now. Nick Saban had military training on his damn dudes, man. Them boys, it wasn't going to be easy. It was Antonio that he kicked out of the gym. That's what I thought. We just suck and we'll continue to do so. No, we need to keep Shane Beamer. They told us that before this game ever started, that Shane Beamer would be around in 2026. We need to keep him. Because for some reason, Gamecock fans ought to just put a check mark that we were going to beat Clemson. You never. Have you seen us play? What Beamer said? But we were good at practice this week. We looked really good in practice. We'll hang our banner in the practice facility. National champs. We're the national champs at practice. We look really good. It's like the spring. During the spring, our offense is getting so much better. Oh, never mind. We had to take Dylan Stewart out because we couldn't run our offense. He was killing our offense on every play. That's how your offense looks good. The best defensive player goes. You have to take him out of the game. If we don't suck with Beamer, we will suck with someone else. You don't ever know that, Stampede. We didn't suck with Steve Spurrier. We sucked the first couple seasons under Lou Holtz, but look at the team he took over. Whew. See, y'all don't understand. Donati was at the practices, so he saw what Beamer saw. Oh, is that what it is? He saw how good we were at practice, too? Holy shit. Oh, that's what it is. That's the secret sauce. TR Gaming got it right. Too bad we can't practice clock management. Facts. Spurrier was an anomaly. No, he wasn't. Dude, had Joe Morrison not passed away at 51 years old at South Carolina, that dude would be the most legendary coach in our history. In a different time, in a different area. Limestone head coach. Do well as an OC in the SBC. Just not that big boy conference. There goes Randall. Touchdown, Taters. Clemson scores first. Oh, yeah, boy. Oh, you didn't know? I shouldn't make those cockabus. Hey, do y'all know anybody that does t-shirts? That would do like online t-shirt sales and not be ridiculously priced? See, the problem is I want to do t-shirts and I'm creative in some of my sayings, but the problem is by the time I get somebody to make the t-shirts and do all that stuff and try to sell them, nobody wants to buy a $30 damn t-shirt, dude. Times are hard for us po folk. I would have made that. I would have made that practice national championship shirt. I really would have. Clemson scores first. They always do against South Carolina. Yeah, South Carolina has not scored first against Clemson since 2018. We're not winning this football game, boys. I don't see no life in this football team that's ready to win this football game. Clemson's come out and look like they want to win this football game. The team on the field right now that looks like they want to win is Clemson. The team on the field that looks like they know their season is over and this is the last football game of the year are the Gamecocks right now. And everybody wants to talk about pride and this and love, and there's going to be some hurt feelings after this game. Half these kids ain't even from the state of South Carolina. This will be their last and final game at South Carolina. So do you really think? Yeah, no. Practice hard, don't play at all. Yeah. Hell, I won a Heisman Trophy at practice one time, in my mind. We ever think our coach don't know what a good practice is? Could be that, too. Stampede said we're second at fourth quarter team. We've lost the lead in how many fourth quarter games and lost this year? We're a fourth quarter team, though. No, we're just going to keep up the tradition of losing in our own football stadium to Clemson. I don't know, man. I don't know what to tell anybody about this football team except it is what it is, I guess. It is what it is, I guess. All right, Sellers with a quick throw, caught. Jacobs finally gets back in there. Did he get the full 10? We're a second half of the season team. Well, that's been pretty true. Can't win till November, apparently. Well, have we won in November yet? Oh, yeah, we beat Coastal. Oh, you won't have a Coastal in November next year. Let's see how that works out. All right, here comes Sellers. Jacobs again. Got 10, breaks loose. Why are you spinning, dude? Keep going till you get to the sideline. You spinning back into the defenders, dumbass. You could have got another 3 yards. You could have made the 50. Our guys just try to do too much, man. Like right there, why are you stopping? That's a good way to get hit from when you spin around to get hit and fumble a football. That is ridiculous. Quick pass is the game for us. Yeah, I don't know why we didn't start with that, because that's how we started last week and it worked well. Just snap it back and throw it. The whole dropping back, running around back there, that shit ain't worked for us all year behind this O-line. Sellers going deep this time. Got Harbor wide open. Touchdown, Gamecock. Well, who called that 56-yard pass earlier for Harbor? Who called that? Somebody called that in the chat section. Who called that? I got to give y'all some cred. Somebody called it. That's the way to get back in there. TR Gaming said that's my... Yeah, Luke Doty couldn't have thrown that. Luke Doty would have never made that pass. Sorry, y'all. What's up, Matt Doomit? Oh, here comes the air leaf blowers around my house as I'm trying to call a game. Stampede called it. Good job, Stampede. You called it, buddy. Need to do that every time against Clemson's damn DBs, bro. They ain't that good. They're really not. That's the weakest part of their team is their... I think their defensive line's better. Their linebackers are pretty good. The weakest part of Clemson's team, DBs. Was he wide open? He just outruns everybody. I think we should start every game. It's Nick's back next year. You start every game within your first drive. You throw deep to Nick Harbor. Even if he don't fucking catch it, just let everybody know that you're willing to do it and you ain't going to keep up with him. Harbor had so much space, he slowed down. Oh, you ain't... I don't know if you can overthrow that guy if he gets a clean run off the damn line. All right, Gamecock. You made me look foolish. You came back and got one there. Now go out there and play defense. Stop their ass. Sellers is so unpredictably... He can throw that long ball, though. His problem is the intermediate passes where he just tries to throw it he tries to throw a damn fastball, or he don't plant his feet and he overthrows. Keep your borderline. Yeah, the cardiac cocks, man. That's what we do. That's what we do. All right, I gotta take another pause for the calls real quick. I'll be right back, fellas. All right, looks like I got back just in time. Clemson tried to do a little run back on the kickoff, huh? Didn't work out for him. Reckon I butt doll blocked Caboose. Hey, don't be blocking my man, Caboose. Come on, Daniel. Michigan had a semi-goal line and forced OSU to kick a field goal. But the Big Ten is so much better than the SEC, they tell us. They say. They say. In this league. In this league. The Big Ten is better than the SEC. All right. 1st and 10 from the 15. Can we turn the field around a little bit now? Make some defensive stops. Oh, slant, caught. Quick pass. Who the hell? Turner. Twisting Turner. Oh. Come on, defense. We need to get some field position back on our side, guys. Step up here, hold them, make them punt. Give Vakari a little room to run back and switch some field position for a little while. Oh, Pittsburgh beat Miami 7-3. Miami needs to be in the playoffs, though. And clubbing it back to throw again. Still ain't getting no pressure on him. The man's just standing back there, completes a wide open pass. TJ Moore again. Bro, we are getting no pressure on Klubnik. What are we doing? Clemson's O-line ain't that good. So what are we doing? Stampede says Sellers is running it back next year. I got a feeling he probably is too. I don't know. You never know with these guys, man, because you don't know who the hell gets in their ear and we're going to give you a bunch of money and all this other shit, or you can still be a first-round draft pick. Oh, wide open hole. Randall, pickup of about 12-13 on that one. Now our defense is going to not play well. The offense finally catches up and makes a good play and plays well. Now the defense not going to play well. Boys gaining chunks every time now, boys. Chunks against our defense. Chunks. Chunks. You suck again. Well, there was our chance to maybe hold them and get some field position back, but we didn't do it. They're over to 50 on our 44 handoff. Spinning, still DQ Smith gets overpowered and gives up 3. Have we gotten them on a negative play yet? Defensively? Have we created one, like, other than the turnover? I'm talking about negative yardage play. TR Gaming said he don't think Dylan's there. Well, the problem is Dylan's double teamed every time. They always bring somebody to help with him. Whether it's a running back chip or what. Brian Thomas gets a free run, but of course they roll back shoulder pass, wide open. Cisse gets cooked again. Clemson's down to our 21. Wow. Oh, if Beamer comes back, I would highly encourage Sellers to move on. If I was a close confidant of Sellers who was looking for his best interest. Cisse is bad, says TR Gaming. Hey, Bro, we're not doing anything to disrupt them. Shit. That's the one thing I can say about Clayton White, man. It's almost like he doesn't make any adjustments until like halftime with our defense. Good or bad or anything else. It's like we continuously do the same shit. Until halftime, and then he wants to make the adjustments. By that time, it might be a little bit too damn late. Anyway, clubbing it back there again, takes off running. Oh! That's going to be a face mask. God almighty, he about tore his head off. Come on, good wine. That is, good God, man. Half the distance to the goal. Dylan needs a little more. To me, I think Dylan's got to get a little bigger. I think he's still. They say he gained weight. He sure don't look like it. Yeah, let's help him out there, boys. Face mask. Oh. Good God. 1st and 10. Defense. Offense gets a score, puts us back in the game, and then they just run down our throats on defense. Hey, it's going to be a higher score game than last year, more than likely. I think we're going to have to score some points to win, boys. Randall up the middle. Easy run for about 7 there. 7-8 yards. Our coach don't know how to get. He knows how to get on the referees' asses, but no, he don't get on our football team. He's got to hug them and tell them it'll be all right. Be all right. That 7 points don't mean nothing. TR Gaming. Dylan Stewart reminds you of Mike. I think Michael Parsons had more side-to-side game than Stewart does. And Stewart's got to get a little more arsenal in his pass rush. Hand off to Randall, goes up the middle. Looks like Justin Oronquo gets a helmet on him. Still gains about 1.5 yards. Clemson is running it, and South Carolina isn't. Bottom line, simple as that. Yeah. Well, as usual, our defensive line does not get penetration. It's more stand up, let the offensive line hit us, and move us out of the way. When we're at our best is when our D linemen are getting penetration, but we're just going to stand here. Third and goal. Gonna need to stop here, boys. Klubnik fumbles it. Get him. What a lucky fucking play, dude. How do you get a touchdown off of a fumble? God almighty. Bro, that's some Clemson ass luck right there. Brian Thomas does exactly what he needs to do. This asshole picks it up and runs it in off of a fumble. How damn lucky is that? Radioactor said embarrassing. Or Andrew said embarrassing. Let him still get out. I know. Everybody flowed to the same side as the play and nobody held the backside. You got to hold the backside. We get sucked into that shit all the time, dude. I'm surprised more teams don't run reverses against us because of that. Hey, that plays a good example how bad our defense. Yeah, I don't get it, man. Do y'all remember a forward fumble pass that cost us against Auburn back in 2010? Y'all remember that? The fullback fumbled the ball into the end zone, recovered his own fumble for the touchdown that cost us the game. Hey, that's what's his name, Lutzenkirchen or whatever, the kid that passed away. Rest in peace, Lutzenkirchen. But y'all remember that? For us older ones, we remember that play. Fumbled it into the end zone, recovered it in the end zone for a touchdown. What? First down pass completions would be a great start. Yeah, we don't throw the ball on first down. But that's some Clemson luck right there, boys. Fumble the ball, pick the shit back up, and run it in for a touchdown. You beginner luck, Mr. Miyagi say. Oh, God. Most quarterbacks would have just fell on that, so you got to give Klubnik a little bit of credit. At least he picked it up and tried to make something out of it, and it worked. Most quarterbacks would have just fumbled that shit and tried to fall on it. Ooh, all right, South Carolina, you got to go back down there and tie it up. Kentucky is getting their ass royally kicked by Louisville. Does that shock anybody? 17-0. Michigan and Ohio State ain't doing shit. 6-3. Holy shitty game. It's because it's cold. Michigan and Ohio State ain't used to playing in the cold, man. That's why it's 6-3. It's cold up there. Kentucky done come out with some damn chrome cue ball helmets. Don't even have the K on the side. What, they can't afford the stickers no more? Money that bad at Kentucky, you can't even afford the damn blue K to go on the side of your helmet? Wow. All right, we got BYU and UCF kicking off. Oh. Well, boys, I am be honest with y'all. This game sucks right now. Cannot believe that turned into a touchdown. Poor old Brian Thomas did everything he could do on that play. Are we going to come out and try anything different on offense this time? Will we try throwing the ball on first down, as Daniel suggests? I don't know. UK can afford it, but they can't stand spending money on something besides basketball. Yeah, I don't know about the full chrome look helmet without your logo on it. That's almost Notre Dame-ish. All flow, yes. Clemson scored. Klubnik fumbled, picked up his own fumble, ran it in for a touchdown. So, yes, Clemson's on the board. Thought our defense could step up, maybe get us some field position after a bad decision to try to run a kickback Clemson made, but nope, they marched right down the field and scored. Fluke plays like that wouldn't work if you stopped them before they got down there. Oh, I need Nick Harbor to run this one back for 100 yards. He gonna try it. Out to the 20. About the 26, so. Now they're showing Steve Tannehill and Charlie Whitehair. Charlie Whitehair's trying to do his best Jesus impersonation. With that hair. Steve Tannehill had that mullet, boy. All right, Lenore's. Can you go down there and put some points up for South Carolina before the half? 5 minutes and 42 seconds left. Lenore's goes back to throw. Does throw. Caught. Jacobs gets loose. 40, 30, 20, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown, Jacobs. Hell yeah, the big play is really helping South Carolina out. Clemson gambled and lost on that one. The big play is working, boys. Hey, guess what? Guess what, Daniel? We threw the ball on first down. How about that? How about that? How about throwing the ball on first down? How about that? It worked. All right, extra point up and good. Ball game tied just that quick. 14-14. That's a hell of a play by Dre Jacobs right there. Damn sure make sure we keep that kid for next year. Shane Bieber, get your dumb ass off the field and get back over there coaching. Stop being a fucking cheerleader. Game ain't over with yet, dude. We just tied it. You need to be over there talking to your damn defense. What's up there, cuz? Got me on listen to the game for a while. Well, it's up and down over here, man. Kind of like a heartbeat. Up, down, your pulse. Up, down. Big plays up in South Carolina. Defense needs to step up and make a damn big play. Clemson gonna do this time? Nothing. Can't run it back. Oh shit! The Ohio State score 6-9. I guess Ohio State scored, huh? Julian Sayin with a pass to Jeremiah Smith for 35 yards for a touchdown. All right, I got you. All right, defense, let's go, man. Same thing we did earlier when they let the guy catch the ball in the middle and then they were screwed. Cockaboose. All right, let's go. Come on, defense. I said bullshit this time. Here we go. Let Cade sit back there and throw it deep. Oh, he overthrew it. If Akari don't jump right there and makes a play on the ball, that's an interception. They're reviewing it. No, they already caught it, buddy. Clemson got the ball. Cockaboos, you got to update. Oh, you're talking about the Ohio State. Oh, they gave it to him because it's 10-6 now. Wakari on Swain. Yeah. All right, they try to run up the middle. Nothing this time. Was that Fred? No, that was Dylan Stewart. What the hell? Dylan Stewart playing linebacker? Hold up, replay that. I gotta see that again. What the hell? Oh, he did a twist. He did a little twist and got in there. Good play. 3rd and 9. About time somebody step up and make a damn play on defense. Now, get them off the field. Do-do-do. TR Gaming say he ain't no damn coach, but he knows to put Swain on TJ Moore, right? Exactly. Oh, they bringing heat. Quick pass. No, too fast. Oh, now they gonna call pass interference. Come on, man. We gave him a first down again. Bullshit. I want to see if it's pass interference. I think that's bullshit. Judge Collier shoving the man in the back. Bro. What are you doing, Judge? Fucking ridiculous. Just ridiculous. You got a chance to get him on the field and you make some dumbass play like that. Get your hand out and try to block the ball. Get your hands off the back. Little quick pass. There we are in that 8-yard cushion again and just giving them a free 7-8 yards. Had some flashbacks to the Texas A&M game now. Clemson bringing the tempo. 2nd and 1. Yeah, look how far we are off the wide receivers. Wow. Klubnik tries to run, has to lay down. Loss of yards. Can we make a damn play on third down without giving them a first down or doing something stupid? We need to get some penetration here. Damn, dial up something they don't look for. How about that? Come on, Clayton White. I know you got something in your little bag there. A little pitch to Randall. Too easy. Too easy. We've had the issue for many years, Cousin Steven says. Not being disciplined makes stupid penalties after crucial stops. Of course. And then we just give up an easy first down. No penetration again. A little quick pitch. Stand on our side of the line of scrimmage. Don't try to create anything in their backfield. First and 10. Davidson going to run off to the right. Pick up about 4 or 5. Unless our defensive linemen going to start creating penetration on their O-line, they're just going to keep doing this. Zone coverage is dumb when the players don't have the awareness to cover the scheme. I don't know what we do, dude. We're not mixing up our defense. When we mix up our defense a little bit, we make a good play. But then when we just do the standard, let's all just put 4 defensive linemen down, bring no pressure, do nothing, they make plays. Look at that. Another quick play and first down. 2 minutes left. This is the same shit that Texas A&M killed us with. TR Gaming said, man press coverage, cover 2, move Dylan around. We're just going to bring pressure with our 4-man front, and we haven't gotten any pressure with a 4-man front. So, unless we're running some twist and stunts. But we have we? I'm telling you, the K Klubnik falling down was like one of our. Is that our only negative play of the damn game? As far as negative yardage. Oh, we need Dez you out there at the same time for the length. Yeah. Daniel says Cockaboose blocked him on his first down pass changeup. We had 2 sacks. We did? Daniel says he has no one blocked on YouTube. Me either, Daniel. I don't block people. I invite the conversations. You want to come in here and have a legit college football conversation, say I don't know what I'm talking about, let's do it. Now, if you want to come in here and get personal and attack people, I am going to have a problem. Clemmy is going to take the lead going into the half if we don't make a damn stop. Exactly. Sooner or later, we got to gamble, buddy. Then play Brian on obvious pass downs. He's our best pass rusher, but he isn't consistent on run plays. He ain't even our best pass rusher. He's just a beneficiary of Dylan Stewart, if you want to know the truth. Sometimes having a really good player on the other side that takes all the double teams away from you makes you a little better. Worked for Kyle Kennard last year, too. I don't know. We just... Looks like Jatias Gear might be in. this time. Instead of Brian Thomas, we bring in Jatius Gear. I don't know why Demon Clowney don't play much. That kid brings speed and everything when he comes. Oh, easy pitch and catch again for a first down. Let's just give up 10 yards every time. They just find that hole in the zone and throw it out there. We got nothing, guys. No answers right now for Clemson's offense. No answers to stop Clemson's offense. Okay, we bring some pressure man now. Brought a little blitz up the middle. Turn around. Oh! They are not about to call that pass interference. Yes, they are. Are you fucking kidding me? Where's the pass interference? Kilgore turns all the way around, looks to the ball. Where's the pass interference? Yes, that's not pass interference, dude. What kind of bullshit ass call is that? Fucking stupid. Bro, that is one of the worst pass interference calls I think I've seen. That is awful. Hey, boy. Now we're playing the officials, too. We got ACC officials, right? Since Clemson's on the road? Yeah. Yeah, it wasn't pass interference. It was a fucking horrible call. Yeah, that's what I said, Steven. It's ACC officials because Clemson's on the road. There goes Beamer. He's going to yell at the officials again. He won't ever yell at players or coaches, but he'll yell at officials. Yeah, he turns around, goes for the ball, got his head around. I don't see the pass interference, bro. All right, Stenson, that's not Williams, dude. That's Kilgore. Williams was the safety who was there after the play. DB has a right to the ball, too, guys. Come on. 2nd and 6. Come on, defense. You got a bad one on you that time, but that ain't going to cost you the game. But if you lose your fucking head, you will. Oh, big hit by Williams. That's going to be holding. That'll back Clemson up. Holding on Clemson. That don't make up for the bad pass interference call, bro. TR Gaming says it was a makeup call. That's actually holding, though. He's dragging Kilgore's jersey right there. You can't, on the outside, that's really holding. So you still owe us one. All right, boys, at least hold them to a field goal attempt. Maybe we can block it. Maybe we can have a special teams play to step up and do it. Help us, help you, help us. Facts, right? What I got in the cup today, a little Pepsi. And some bourbon. And some bourbon. All right, clubbing it back to throw. Dumps off a little screen. Knocked down immediately. Big Troy Pikes on a wide receiver. That should be, like, illegal to hit that. Clubbing it, get your dumb ass out the field. Ain't nobody did no targeting. Fuck out of the way. Now y'all begging for calls? You already got your free one, dude. He didn't even come close to hitting him in the head. You want targeting. Get your club dick ass out of there. Oh, Moore couldn't get off of Akari. Yeah. Oh, where the hell they come up? Klubnik out there wanting a targeting call. Get your retarded, goofy ass off the field. Begging for shit. Now they are going to review it. Are you serious? Bro, there's a big man hitting a tiny little guy. Maybe Caboose is only in StreamYard. I don't know. What, y'all still got problems over there? I can see Cockaboose when he types. That's not targeting, bro. That's shoulder first. Stop it. He hit him in the shoulder, exactly. But you're talking about a guy that weighs almost 300 pounds hitting a guy that might weigh $150. Of course it's going to look ridiculous. Good God. You had a defensive lineman hit the smallest ass dude on the field. I'm here. Can you see me? Yeah, I see you just fine. 3rd and 16. Here we go, softening up. Some easy shit again. Get his ass. Clemson just played that shit for the field goal, didn't they? Miami done opened up that can of whoop ass on Pitt, 17-7. Michigan, Ohio State, 10-9. What a barn burner they got going at the Horseshoe. Louisville kicking the shit out of Kentucky. The absolute 20-0. All right, we need a missed field goal or a block right here, guys. We need a block field goal, guys. Hauser, is that Doogie? Doogie Hauser kicking for the Clemson Tigers. His name ain't Nolan. He changed his name. That's Doogie. That's Doonkie. Doonkie Hauser. Doonkie Hauser. Come on, Gamecocks. Let's block this shit. Texas Tech destroying West Virginia 28-0. We get the ball after half. Yep. I want a block field goal right here, though. What I want. Oh, Doonkie. Oh, he got it. Damn it. I thought that shit was hooking right. Doonkie Hauser. Oh, they can't see me, Rooster. This shadow band extends. Here, they can see you when I do this, can't they? Extends to the lives for other viewers, I guess. Yeah, I don't know, Cockaboose. I can highlight your comment. I think everybody can see it from there, though, buddy. Cousin Steven says, laugh my ass off. Doonkie Hauser, man. All right, South Carolina, you got 56 seconds to go get a field goal, bro. We can tie this shit up at halftime. Now, don't mean we going down. Couple little zip tempo passes. We still got a shot at a field goal here. Don't help we don't have any timeouts left, but come on, Nick, break 100-yarder, brother. Bakari is hurt. Ooh. Throw it deep to Harbor again. It might work. Or get a pass interference. Why not? Look like we are going to try to run it back, though. Out to 25, 27 and a half, maybe. You got time to get a field goal. You got time to get in field goal range. Well, don't forget it's our field goal kicker too, though. So it's gonna have to. Shit, we're gonna have to get down to about the 30-yard line, ain't we? Come on, Lenoris, you can do it. Just take off running and run for 70 yards. Damn, BYU losing 14 to nothing to UCF. Holy shit, BYU. Oh, Sellers back. Sacked. Throws it out of bounds. Why do you even try to throw that, dude? You're taking such a shot. It's going to be a damn... I don't know. They're going to call you intentional grounding or a sack. Are they saying that's incomplete, or are they calling it... I don't know. I guess he got away with it. Got away with it. There we go with that long drop in the middle again, though. We're not rolling him out. We ain't doing shit to get him out of the pocket. There we go. Sellers again. Got him again. 3 guys rushing. Our offensive line cannot hold up. Oh. 3-man rush and our O-line cannot hold up. Sellers, you just going to have to decide to run on those, bro. Steven said his knees were up. Yeah, but I thought they would hit him with intentional grounding on that shit. Hey, 3-man rush, dude. We can't block against 3 guys. We're getting our ass whooped. Or put a guy in the middle right there for a damn check down or something, but good God. Whatever his number is, beating double teams. You talking about Will Help, 13? Well, shit, all 3 of them's back there. I can't believe it was intentional grounding. I'm surprised they didn't call it. I guess they consider, I don't remember who was there, that wide receiver that was 10 yards away. His Sellers tried to whip some funky ass shit. That's a good way to fucking get a broke hand. Here's that offensive play calling again, boys. Oh, he hit that on... Look, our own player's getting pushed back so fast. This is fucking ridiculous. Our O-line is just awful. I don't care what you do, what you say. They're just... They have no strength, no nothing. They're just weak, bro. Maybe we ain't getting the injuries we used to get with Luke Day being in strength and conditioning, but our O-line is getting their ass whooped. Cockaboo said this O-line sucks. And they're weak. They're weak. Their technique is bad and they're fucking weak, dude. You would think 320-pound, 330-pound offensive linemen would be a little stronger than what our guys are. But they're not. Dabo ain't going to try to do nothing here. He ain't trying to make no mistake. Dabo just going to try to run the clock out, I would think, here. I don't see him fucking around trying to let no turnover cost this team. He could fool me, but I don't think so. Oh, maybe he is trying. Oh, there's a catch on Judge Collier again. Guy laying on the ground and caught it. Damn, now we got Sellers' hand hurting. You got Klubnik over here grabbing his wrist. We're still not getting any pressure on him. I don't get it. Ooh. Ooh, he took a big hit. Cade limping. I don't know, man. He holding his damn wrist. That shit. I don't know how he landed. King said, got to sleep. All right, buddy. Get you some rest. Get you some rest, buddy. All right. 12 seconds left in the half. Gamecock defense need to step up here and put there's our DBs are 15 yards off the line and still give up. Oh, he dropped it. Yeah, he was wide open. Let it get right through his hands, but we'll take it. 6 seconds left. Clemson's out of timeout, so they got to throw something to the sideline. Thank God for the big play for South Carolina today, because without those, we'd be in trouble right now. Clemson going for the big play. Didn't work. Collier finally makes a play, and here comes Clemson crying about wanting to pass interference again. Do they cry on every play? Is that what Clemson's training to do, is just like cry on every play, dude? You're not getting a pass interference on that. Stop whining. You already got one shitty pass interference given to you. You're not getting another one. Stop crying. Get your ass back to the huddle, boy. Why are we pressing? I don't know. Last one we gave him 15 yards. Now we're playing press man. Fucking ridiculous. Delay a game on Clemson. We're going to damn. Back to the fuck up. I don't know what we're. I'm confused, man. On plays, you probably should sit back just a little bit. You bring press, and plays you should be pressing, you're sitting back. I don't. Now they sit back. Handoff. That didn't good. Oh, ball's out, but don't really matter. Clock's out, too. Ball's out, clock's out. That'd be our luck to recover a fumble as time runs out for the half. That's about when we'd get one, right? All right. Got to take a pause for the calls. It's halftime, boys. We'll be back in just a moment. Andrew says, South Carolina has only had 2 good plays thus far. The offensive line's played bad. That has been the difference. Well, defense ain't played that great either there, Andrew. Defensively, I'm going to go, let's look up the stats and see what the hell offensive. What's Clemson looking like offensively? We can check some other scores while it's halftime, too. They ran double the plays we have. Whoa. That's what I'm telling you, man. It is ridiculous. Defense got to step up and shut some shit down, or we're in trouble. We've had the ball like 8 minutes total in the first half. What did Stampede say? We don't lose non-con. Hell, we lost to Illinois in a bowl game, Stampede. What's wrong with you? Randall has 12 carries for 68 yards. Y'all want to know what our rushing stats are? -5. We are -5 yards rushing in the first half. It's fun. Lenore's is 9 of 13 for and 2 touchdowns. We have -5 yards rushing. Stampede said we only lost because of Shula. Shula don't coach the defense, bro. Shula ain't won 31 points against Texas. South Carolina did that. Let's not get carried away that it was only. Bendreas Jacobs, 3 catches, 96 yards. Clemson. Moore already has 5 catches for 93 yards. Williams, 4 for 51. Passing's almost the same, 205 to 194. But -5 yards rushing. Holy shit. -5 yards rushing. Okay, so there's our one. With Peyton Williams is 1 tackle for loss. And that's all we got. No. Brian Thomas Jr. had the 1. They gave him credit for 1 tackle. So we've had two negative plays on defense. 2 minus yardage plays. Unbelievable. Clemson's had their fair share of luck, too. That damn fumble and then pick up run for a touchdown. Shit. That don't happen too many times in college football. Tater luck. Tater luck for the tater salads. Yeah, man, I don't really know where you go with all that. It's just, oh, God. I don't know. I just don't know. Clemson's at 47 offensive plays. South Carolina, where are we at? Let's see. Clemson's had 18 first downs. South Carolina's had 6. They're 5 for 9 on third down efficiency. We're 0 for 3. They got a total of 289 yards. We got 200. Ridiculous, dude. Shows you the big play. We're average over 15, almost 16 yards per pass. They're averaging 8.5. Yeah, they have 21 minutes and 44 seconds time of possession. We have 8 minutes and 16 seconds. God almighty. Our defense will adjust. I just want to see if Fury can handle that defense. Right now, if he's going to keep dropping Sellers back into those long pass plays where he's dropping straight back in the pocket, taking those 7-step drops, we already know that don't work with our offensive line. So the moment you call that, it's a bad play call. That ain't going to cut it, bro. That's what I'm saying, man. They're still falling back into some of this shit that Shula does, and it don't fucking work. And you can't have that. They got the ball for almost 23 minutes. We got the ball for 8 minutes time of possession. That's 3 times. That's almost 3 times the amount we've had it. You know what that tells me? One thing, we're not running the offense without the big play, and our defense is giving up too many, which they're over 50% on third down conversions. So we can't get them off the field. You know what that happens in the second half? That means our defense gets really tired and gets torched even worse. That's what happens. The defense is going to be tired, and we're going to get cooked for runs. They're going to start breaking runs on our ass in the second half if we can't stay on the field offensively other than a big play. You got to put together some drives here. You can't be minus 5 yards rushing. Clemson's defense ain't that fucking good against the run. It's ridiculous. Let's see. Palmetto Pride says, I didn't even turn on the game. I probably won't watch them anymore until they hire an actual head coach. I only watched about 6 games during Muschamp and only 3 games this year. Well, brother, unless we gonna figure out how to play some passes or something that's gonna create some time of possession and some drives, I don't know where to even go with it, if you want me to be honest. This is just, I don't know where to go with what we're doing. You're not going to win this football game like that, I can promise you. Not going to win very many football games rushing for minus 5 yards. 8 minutes, time of possession. O-line still looking how it has looked all year. So South Carolina needs to figure out if they want to compete in college football or just exist and takes fan money. Well, here's the problem, Palmetto Pride. The fans are backing this shit themselves. Like, they approve of what's going on. They approved of saying, oh, we need to keep Shane Beamer another year prior to this game even taking place. That's the problem. Until the fans expect more, the university will get away with whatever they want to. Until the fans actually put their foot down and say enough is a fucking enough. I'm not giving any more money. I'm not doing nothing until the University of South Carolina decides they're going to take this game serious. But you know what? As long as you want to go out there and drink your cold beer and tailgate and buy your tickets and pack that stadium out, they're going to continue to do the same shit they're doing right now. They'll be satisfied with mediocre. And I don't want to hear about a Fury's offense. Mike Fury's offense is too long. One hell of a play by Jacobs to break through and catch a pass and get through two defenders and run in for a touchdown, and a long ass pass to Nick Harbor is not an offense. That's an explosive play that even Mike Shula dialed up on occasion. I want to see offensive drives created if you're going to have this, if you're going to preach this guy to be your offensive coordinator. Yes, I get it. Offensive line is bad. But you got to scheme around it, boys. You got to scheme around it. But hey, we beat Coastal last week. We did beat Coastal last week. How about that? All right, let's move on in the second half so we can get this shit over with. Oh, now everybody's melting down. Where's Dylan Stewart? He wasn't in. Is he hurt? The defense can't do shit. The offense hasn't held the ball either, guys. The offense hasn't held the ball. We're -5 rushing. We have 8 minutes of time of possession. What in the world? Yeah, I think y'all can miss me with the, what, Mud?
What for?
Is that my jink?
What do you mean it's off your juke? Is it gonna kill me?
No. Nothing will kill you, Mud.
I knew you'd been back there drinking that.
How you know?
I can smell it.
Oh.
How many is that?
One. Oh, Andrew says, I like Elliott and his love for the program and passion, but I only think he is slightly better than Teasley. That may not be a hot take, but I was impressed when he was under Muschamp as O-line coach. Wasn't impressed. Cockaboo said, hi, Mama Tori, but she walked away. She left. Daniel says, tee it up. Let's go. Yep. The time of hiring cheap coaches need to end now. Agreed. And I don't want to hear nothing. They can miss me with the Mike Fury as offensive coordinator. If you can't hang on to the ball, get more than 8 minutes time of possession, and 2 big plays have saved your ass, no. I want somebody that can dial up plays and create offense. Don't come at me with the Mike Fury shit. Now, can this team play much better in this second half than against Texas A&M? We shall see. Or will we continue to do the same shit we did in the first half? That's the thing, man. That's another problem with a lot of South Carolina fans. Anybody does any little thing good, they should. It's their job. Give it to them. He had a good first half against Texas A&M and beat up on a poor ass Coastal team. Oh, little dump out pass didn't work. Got blown up. Tricked no one. Clemson seen that enough. So we're not going to run the ball. We're just going to throw a little short dump out pass, but nothing in there to take the defender away. Hi. Now we hand out. No, don't hand off. We just throw it back. What the? Here's a quick 3 and out. Quick 3 and out coming. That's how we need to start the second half, boys. Quick 3 and out. This might get ugly in the second half if we can't generate offense. Another thing about that Palmetto Pride is stop hiring coaches that don't have a damn resume. One of our counterparts called you an idiot for saying that? I wouldn't. I didn't never call you that. Oh, pup caught it. Short. Beamer gonna be ballsy here, boys. Please, whatever you do, if you decide to go for this, no, Beamer's gonna punt. What are you screaming about, Shane Beamer? He didn't get the first down, dude. Oh, face mask that they didn't catch. Yeah, there's another one. Cockaboo says Mike Fury shit, Rooster. Yeah, I don't. That was a missed face mask there, but that was pretty obvious. I'm sure there's been many other missed calls in this game. It would help to get the face mask, but you understand you're not going to get any calls now, so don't even. Where's the face mask? It was when he was going down. They hit his face mask, twisted his head a little bit, and then his hand came off and grabbed the jersey. There was a face mask, but not something that everyone's gonna see. What does my wife want? All right, defense, are you going to do anything this time? You had him, let him go, and let him get 3 yards. There'll be some folks tell us that we lost this game because of the officials. I can't wait till that comes up. Oh, batted up. Offensive lineman caught it and still gained 2 yards. Clemson can't even lose yards on some shit like that, dude. They still get 2 yards positive. Cockaboo says, I agree. It feels like the team is about to get away from us. Well, if you don't make a stop right here, it's going to. 3rd and 5. Let Clemson go on another long drive and get a touchdown out of it. We haven't really shown our ability to score much more than about 24 or 25 points on offense. Look at there. Pitch, catch, first down. Judge Collier gets cooked again. Oh, Klubnik overthrows it out of bounds. You're just going to have to dial it up and change it up on Clemson. Keep running the same kind of defense. Keep doing the same things. They're going to keep doing the same things. I guess Dylan Stewart is hurt. Oh, they try to run it. That didn't get much. 1.5 yards. South Carolina versus Clemson and ACC officials. Yeah, but it ain't the ACC officials that is killing us right now. It's not generating any offense. I'll give them the bad PI. Why take unnecessary chances if you're Dylan Stewart? I don't know. Here come now. We bring some pressure. Klubnik just throws it up. Nope, incomplete. Don't even look at an official like you about to get a pass interference. There's Klubnik crying again. Get your ass off, man. Y'all got away with a face mask earlier. Again, so shut the hell up. You don't get every call, bro. I don't even know what you're crying about. All right, we got Vicari back. South Carolina rushes it. They got part of it. Where'd the ball end up? Oh, now let's see what this is. If it's partially... Okay, where's the call? What is the call? He didn't even hit him. All right, now this one's another one of those I don't understand. That's not a personal foul. If anything, it's a running into the kicker. How did they get a first down out of that? What the? Bro. Now that's awful. That's fucking awful right there. That is nowhere near a 15-yard penalty, even if you wanted to call running into the kicker. That's fucking awful right there. That's nowhere near a fucking 15-yard penalty. That at most you get running into the kicker for 5 yards because he didn't give him a spot to land. But come on, roughing the kicker, that wasn't even close. Wide ass open. Wide ass open. Even when we get them off the field, the officials help them stay on this time, huh? God have mercy. What an awful call. I know we're doing bad shit on our own, but damn, they don't need no fucking help from the officials, dude. Not intentionally that bad. Metal Pride says, hopefully they fire sorry Beamer after this debacle. And it'll be an excuse on the officials, man. You know that. Ain't gonna be nothing we didn't do. This offense, we're Klubnik throw that in the dirt. Gonna be 3rd and 9. All right, defense. Big 3rd down stop right here, boys. Need this one. Need this one. Look, they already stacked up 2 over there to go after Stewart with it. Klubnik pumps, throws, short. No, not going to get the 1st down. Gains about 3 yards to help with the field goal. Defense stepped up that time, at least held them to a field goal. All right, miss it. They're getting exactly what they pay for, a bottom basement coach and a bottom dwelling team. Yep. Come on, miss this. Miss it. Miss it. Of course not. They're not going to miss anything against us. They'll miss every field goal in the world except against us. All right, Gamecocks, go get a touchdown. You can still get back ahead. Got to see something better than we saw in the first drive of the second half. Stephen Dandy said this is terrible. It is terrible, my friend. It is terrible. Terribly officiated. We're playing not good. First, I don't know. First legit stop we had on Clemson, then the officials help them out. Running into the kicker, they call it a damn personal foul, 15 yards roughing the kicker. Ridiculous. But if you're doing what you need to do, the officials can't beat you. Palmetto Pride said he expected this outcome. Well, I knew it was going to be a close game. Anyone that called it and said it was going to be some type of blowout or anything like that obviously don't watch college football. Not even the biggest South Carolina fan in the world that has any reality to the way they talk about this football team, thought South Carolina would blow Clemson out. And it had to be the buy-in or the overblown victory over Coastal. I loved how everybody blew that shit up this week. Oh, but look what we did against Coastal. Look at this new offense. Man, Coastal's defense is horrible. We looked it up yesterday. What, like 107th in the... It's ridiculous. It's in the high 100s in FBS football as a defense. Oh, TR Gaming, so we know we're going to lose. Well, we ain't lost yet, buddy. We ain't lost yet. But if we don't do something better on offense than what we've shown so far in this football game, we're definitely going to lose. We can't depend on those big plays all the time. And our defense really hasn't shown me that they're... I don't know. I didn't really see those major adjustments right there from what we were doing in the first half. Still ain't getting no pressure on Klubnik. And Clemson's offensive line's not very good. Oh, we'll just chalk this year up to really a bad offensive year, no matter what we tried. Bad O-line. Should have never kept Teasley after last year, giving up 40-plus sacks. And his mentor, Greg Atkins, still having a job. Makes me scratch my head. Can't figure out why that guy's still an employee at the University of South Carolina other than wasting a paycheck. What could he possibly be doing to help this team? Palmetto Pride said he laughed when people were wanting to hire Fury because he beat Coastal. Yeah, no shit, man. Looked like Harbor decided to bring it out when everybody else thought he was going to kneel down. Here we go. That's how we communicate on. I'm telling you, man, I don't get it. Our special teams, since Pete Limbo left, hasn't been good. Last year we threw a lot of shit on the field goal kicker missing kicks, but no one talks about how our offense backed up to make his kicks longer. Oh well. Here's what it is, I guess. We just make shit harder on ourselves as usual. Oh, South Carolina's going to try to run the football, but what we're going to end up with is a loss on the play plus probably a holding call. Unless Clemson was lined up off sides. Oh no, a false start on South Carolina. Here we go with the pre-snap penalties again. This is when we normally do start shooting ourselves in the foot. The good old pre-snap penalties. We're back. We get back to ourselves this week against a Power 4 opponent. Not beating up on the Little Sisters of the Poor down there in Conway, South Carolina. Oh, Kentucky's helmet does have a UK in it. It's a ghost. Alright, Sellers, 2nd and 10, throws, caught. Big Nick rolls out to the 40. Just throw it to Nick all the time. Just throw it out to Nick. Throw it to Big Nick. Let him create after the catch. Oh, Sellers throws again. Caught by Nick again over the middle. Gets the first down and across the 50. Damn, Nick gonna show that he is a number one wide receiver. He gonna catch the long shit, the short shit, be a possession receiver for first downs. Alright, 1st and 10. Oh, we had some tempo going, but no, we gotta stop. Look at the sideline, decide what we want to call, take our time, move around. Bro, when you get plays like that, you get tempo going. What are we doing? We're letting them reset their defense? Norris was going to run that. Looks like he lost his footing. Gained about a yard. He got a yard, so now we're minus 4 yards rushing. What's up, Vic Tube? What you doing, buddy? Minus 4 yards. Woo! Throw it up on the screen. Here comes Sellers with the drop back pass again. It doesn't work. And he's sacked. We're just going to stand in the pocket again, huh? How's that worked out for us this year? 4 pass rushers. They don't even need to bring a blitz, dude. Our offensive line can't block them. Well, we were minus 4 yards rushing. You can take that back now to probably minus 10, 12. 3rd and 13. So we... Oh, God. Why are we still in the pocket on these long drop back passes, dude? Jaden Sellers breaks loose, picks up some positive yardage. Still going to be about 6 or 7 yards short. And going to have to punt the football. That was going to get us a first down, wasn't it? Do we just not want to even try, guys? If you don't want to try, just don't try. I don't get it. You got a 3rd and 13 and you throw a screen pass that... I don't understand. Oh, Mason Love finally gets a good... Andrew said the same thing. He don't like the 3rd down call. No, you're already 3rd and 13 and you're throwing the ball behind the line of scrimmage. It doesn't... I don't get it. I get it if you're like 3rd and 25 and you're just trying to get a screenplay to get something positive down to do it. But a 3rd and 13, you throwing a screen pass to a wide receiver, you're basically, unless he runs through about 6 people, he's not getting a first down. So you're conceding to the 4th down. I guess they're hoping they get close and go for it on 4th down. Take a chance. We can't run the ball, so you ain't running on 4th and short. There's just sometimes in this game of football. And I said earlier I was going to miss this team. Let's just say... All right, come on. Jay Young said, oh, Bradley Sanders in here. Carolina's story for not throwing beyond the sticks. No, they throw a screen. Makes sense to me. Well, I don't know. The little slant routes to Harbor worked there a couple times. Something over the middle worked. I mean, I don't know. I think Mikey is going to do a decent job, but got to have a new offensive coordinator. However, our play selection has certainly improved. Really? What shows you that today? We've hit on a couple. Other than some explosives, we've done nothing offensively. We're minus whatever freaking yards, minus 8 yards rushing in almost 3/4 of a football game. Not very good play selection. We have 28 offensive plays. We ain't have much plays to select from. We had 28. Oh, I know you don't like this word, Rooster, but I think I hate Shane Beamer as our coach. He's taking all the joy I hold watching this team. I can't find any joy. I don't know, man. Oh, Bradley Sanders wants to know who's the dumbass bringing Beamer back next year. I'm done with these clowns. Don't we want to win football games? No, we don't. We want to show up for tailgates, Bradley. We want to show up for tailgates on Saturdays, and we just want to watch the Gamecocks play football. And we don't care what goes on in the rest of college football. We don't care how competitive we are. We don't care about what we look like and other teams look like. We only care about showing up for tailgates, drinking our cold beer, socializing with our buddies on Saturdays. We don't care about winning SEC championships or competing for playoffs. We don't care as a fan base. Oh, incomplete pass. So we might get some field position out of this. Can we actually do something offensively, though? Some people want to say that's a fumble. I don't know. Did he have it long enough to call it a fumble? Bradley says he completely agrees with me. It's just Bradley, 50 years of being around this fan base, dude. I know. In the state of South Carolina, I promise you, I know what they love. None of them can bring up an argument to talk about other football teams, so you know they're strictly tailgate Gamecock fans. Damn, Vicari, you playing with some shit right there, bro. That guy hit you the same time you get your hands on that damn ball. I know what that's going to be. Oh, Daniel sees Cockaboose now? You untimed him out? You probably didn't have him blocked. You probably had him in timeout. That's why you couldn't see his stuff. Oh, a flag on South Carolina. No shit. That's our luck. Finally get decent field position, then we get a penalty. Oh, Daniel says Clemson's coach is 160-12 after a lead at halftime. Well, our coach in leading going into the fourth quarter is what, 0-3 this year. So that really don't mean much. And if we're losing going into the fourth quarter, we haven't won a game. So my expectations aren't that high right now. $28 plays in the whole game offensively, y'all. 28 plays, minus 8 yards rushing. I don't even know where to fucking go with this, to be honest with you. Where do you even go with this? Where do we go from here? How's everybody else doing? Kentucky's getting their ass beat. Texas Tech doing what they need to do. Ohio State destroying Michigan 24-9. What happened to that blowout? All the South Carolina fans was all over X and everywhere talking about this week we were going to blow Clemson out. Shit. Right. Said known the moment we were favored by 3.5 or anything else in a game to Clemson, we were going to lose. Oh, yeah. Where do we go from here? I have zero faith that we improve at all for next year. I don't know, Cockaboose. I don't know, my friend. I really do not know. I don't know. Everybody says you're blowing up a football team if you fire the head coach, and I don't understand that. Mike Elko's in year 2. Yeah, he lost to Texas last night, but they're 11-1 at Texas A&M. There goes Sellers running out, getting to the 40. So, I don't know. I don't know what the decisions. There's some big decisions out there that need to be made about this football team, the staff, Beamer himself. Sellers with a quick throw out to Harbor. I have zero faith that we improve. I don't know what we're going to do, buddy. I just don't. They're going to mark him with the first down. Nick, over 100 yards today in a touchdown. We talked about that before the game. We got him there. Now you just got to go win the football game. Faison runs, gets through. Finally, a decent little run. We might be at 0 yards rushing now for the game. We might have finally got back even. It's almost the fourth quarter, but we're getting back even in rushing for the game. Norris drops back, quick throw, caught. Down to about the 39, Jacobs. All right, got a shot here. Get one in the end zone. South Carolina's back ahead. And the defense getting a decent little rest right now. We're actually kind of putting together a drive. Sellers gets the ball. Looks like a handoff again to Faison. Spin out. 30 down to 25. Takes out the referee. There you go. That's what you get for them awful fucking calls. Referee, man, you get ran over. I know it might not have been you, but you know. Your crew. All right, Sellers back again. Throws. Ooh, dangerous. Ooh, that was kind of dangerous. Dangerous. All right, 2nd and 10. Come on, boys. Sellers. Oh, knocked down. Why is this guy chasing the ball? You know it was a forward pass, dummy. Well, just as I said we were starting to do something, we don't. Brady Hunt, you got to get under that guy so he has to put his hands down, dude. I don't know what kind of blocking you're trying to do there. You got to get into his gut and make him put his hands down. They moved away from running when they were running. Yeah, 3rd and 10. They go over the top throw. Intercepted. They were waiting on that, dude. That guy was sitting back there waiting on that throw. Went to the well too many times. Beamer's secret strategy of letting opponents score might work after all. Yeah, I don't know. Just that quick. We throw an interception in the end zone, and he was sitting back there waiting on that. He just sat there and waited on it, buddy. Read that one from a mile away. Baited Lenoris into that one. Oh, so now they're saying he might have dropped it. Let's see. Are y'all showing the replay, or are we just going to sit here and say no? Can't see there. Harbor hits him. Does the ball roll on the ground? Oh, I don't think he caught that. That switched hands. That might have rolled on the ground. It goes down with the ball in the right. Comes back up with the ball in the left. Yeah, I don't think he caught that. I don't know if there's enough to overturn it. Right there, the ball hits the ground. No, that's not an interception. How did he survive and switch hands? It had to roll on the ground. When he hits the ground, it's in the right arm and it rolls to the left, dude. That's not surviving. Right here, the ball hits the ground. You can see the nose of the ball coming out. It's loose. The whole ball's out. Then it hits the ground. It's on the ground. It actually rolls on the ground. That's not going to be an interception, so we'll get a field goal. The ball rolled from one hand to the other, dude. It's not a catch. Stop begging for it. But with these officials, they'll probably give it to you. The nose of the football didn't make contact, Stinson. The whole damn ball rolled on the ground, fool. Even my blind ass can see that. But they'll give it to Clemson, I'm sure. Of course. It's bullshit. But you know they're going to give it to Clemson, dude. Right here, look. Ball hits the ground. Ball rolls on the ground. That's fucking idiocy. That is not an interception. But falls Clemson another way that the ball bounces Clemson's way in this game. And we haven't helped the matter by doing dumb shit. There says the refs want Clemson to win. Of course. I bet that if that was a damn ACC game and they had to listen to the officials on that call right there, that shit would have flipped. I guarantee you, if we'd have been able to listen to that conversation, they would have called that call off. But we can't hear what's getting said. I thought it was if it was the. I know last night the ACC officials you could hear them talk. Why can't we hear them talk if they're ACC officials in this game? Wasn't it Georgia? Was it Georgia Tech? No, it might not have been Georgia Tech. One of the ACC games you could hear the officials talking through the headset thing. I guess it don't apply when they play the SEC. Hell, I don't know. Who knows, man? We haven't done ourselves any favor in this game either. Cockaboo says because it's on the SEC network. Probably so, dude. Who knows? Who knows? We haven't helped ourselves. So, we could have helped ourselves plays before that and not even had ourselves in that situation. All right, I'll be right back, everybody. Go take a pause. We'll get ready for the fourth quarter. All right, we're back. We're fourth quarter team. Remember that, guys. Fourth quarter team. Fourth quarter team. Clemson with the first down. I just don't. I don't know where to go with this football team, to be honest with y'all. You want to say the officials are screwing us because they have, but then offensively, we haven't really done shit either. Klubnik, little screen pass. Get him. Don't let him gain yards when you got him held for a 4-yard loss. Come on, man. You got to take advantage of those. You get him for a 4-yard loss. You can't let him get almost back to the. Oh, shit. Looks like Randall's hurt. Just ridiculous. Somebody needs to make a damn play. Something positive for South Carolina. Klubnik back to throw again. Wide open over the middle. Wide ass open, boys. Wide ass open. When I say somebody needs to make a play, Clemson makes the play. Wow. This is a joke. Now Klubnik's running. We haven't seen Sellers run all day. He's had open holes, but we didn't run him today. All right, 2nd and 11 defense. If you're going to step up, it's got to be now. You can't afford to give up any more points the way our offense is played. Not even a field goal. You got to make them punt. Shit, Klubnik got all day, dude. Bad decision by Klubnik. Hell, he could have made a campfire back there and roasted some damn marshmallows. We didn't bring no pressure. We'll take you running on that one. I'll take you running on that one. You had all day, dude. You had all day to make a decision on that. All right, big play here for South Carolina. 3rd and 10. They bring some pressure up the middle. Klubnik dumps it. Nope, hit the ground. You're not getting another one. You got the interception. We're not giving you another one, dude. Yeah, all the way on the ground. You're not getting another one. You got the interception. Who's down? Is that Brian Thomas? I swear K. Klubnik looks like E.T., bro. I don't know. Maybe that's just me. How we doing over here on the still the blowout? Ohio State, Michigan been unable to score. 24-9. All right. Come on. Are we going to turn the 4th quarter into nothing but commercials? Because it's the 4th quarter. Gotta have something positive happen here, guys. Block a punt, something. Miami starting to blow out Pitt. And show that they do everything Notre Dame does. Right on. Probably doing more than Notre Dame does. Notre Dame gets to pick and choose who the hell they want to play. The luxury, right? The luxury of getting to pick and choose your schedule. All right, come on, offense. Block something, do something. But just don't come close to the kicker. They'll get you for roughing the kicker. They're going to swing, picks it up, runs it out. How did they blow that dead? There'll be some controversial shit on this, too. Oh, you can't run it back if it's a touchback, I guess. By rule. BYU made a comeback, 17-14. Texas Tech killing West Virginia, 48-0. Wow. BYU up 17-14 on UCF. Miami 31-7 over Pittsburgh. All right, 11 minutes, y'all. Down by 6. South Carolina have anything we can do. Handoff up the middle. Gain of about 7.5. Faison. I guess this is going to be Faison's game, right? We ain't seen none Fuller or Howell. It's been Faison, really, since the first drive. Second and 3. Sellers in the pocket, goes over the top, caught by Jacobs. Out to about the 46, 47 yard line. Those passes been open all day right there. Nice little touch pass. Didn't try to overthrow that thing. Didn't try to smoke it in there at 200 miles per hour. Sellers a keeper. Gone. Oh, shit. Boy, he almost had it, too. He got around that corner. He got about 12 out of that, but I thought his ass was gone. Would have saved a touchdown there, buddy. One more step by Sellers, and his ass was gone. Lenore's back again. Waiting. The fuck is Dingo ducking for? Catch the ball, dude. What the? Sun in his eyes, they said? Why, what? Oh, come on, man. I can't understand that last play, but whatever. Sellers a keeper again. Gets out. Got about 6, 7. Makes it a manageable third down. So they saved running Sellers now, huh? He ain't run all game. Save him to the fourth quarter. 3rd and 3. Oh, this is 2-down territory anyway. You just gain positive here. If you don't get the first down, you're still going for it on 4th. Come on. Sellers going deep again and nobody's there. Why are we going deep on 3rd and 3? What are we doing? Hand the goddamn ball off and run it. It's fucking stupid. Beamer's over there clapping like we did something positive, dude. I don't understand. I just don't. I cannot fucking fathom why we just ran that play. Now we got to waste the timeout that we're probably going to need. No, Clemson called timeout. I don't understand that play call, y'all. Why are you trying to go for a touchdown there? You think you got Clemson's defense fooled and they're going to try to stop a run or something? You got a 245-pound fucking quarterback. Put him in space and let him run the football. God damn. Sooner or later, you gotta pull up your fucking nuts and just go push somebody out of the way. How about 10 block and 1 run? Exactly, Daniel. You gotta put your damn big boy pants sometimes in football and just go move people out of the way, dude. I don't get it. You had 2 downs. You could just anything positive right there put you in positive yardage. Instead, there we go. We turn it over on downs. Fucking ignorant. We should lose. We should fucking lose. Play calls like that, you deserve to lose football games. It wasn't even where were you even throwing the ball there? Wide open check down in front of him. I don't even get it, man. I don't. Fury does not deserve the OC. I don't even know why. You got 3 yards and 2 downs to get 3 yards. You're getting destroyed on. You're putting together a drive. Every play, every touchdown doesn't have to be explosive. God almighty. This is exactly why he should not be an offensive coordinator. The full truth. Who are we, right? We're just couch coaches sitting on the sideline. We don't know shit. Fuck do we know? We've gotten our ass whooped this whole game, dude. Every aspect of this football game, we've lost. Time possession, yardage, you name it. South Carolina's not dominated one thing. And anybody out there saying, oh, South Carolina is going to dominate this game, fucking, you don't know our football team. Yep. I don't get it. Wow, I just crap play call on 3rd and 4th down. Yeah, it's a fucking head scratcher. All you had to do is get a first down. You got 2 downs to get 3 yards. If your offensive line isn't good enough to drop some fucking nuts and go push somebody out the way and get a first down and 3 yards, then just fire the whole staff. Here goes Williams in a wildcat, runs for about 9 yards. Disabusing the left, said we ain't pulling this one out. Not the way we played. We ain't showed shit to do all, and when we do something positive, we go down the field and throw an interception, or I don't know. All of a sudden, we were running the ball, and we get to 2nd and 3, and we can't do 3rd and 3, and we can't do shit. We try to throw to the end zone, and I don't know. All you needed was a first down. And now our defense ain't going to stop the run. They're just going to run it right down our throat. Knowing they're going to run the football and try to run the clock. And we can't even stop that. But yet when we want to run the ball, no. We're not going to run the ball and get a first down. We're going to try to throw a 35-yard pass in the end zone that wasn't even close. Another loss at home. This will be 3 for Shane Beamer now. He can't pull out some stat out of his ass about, well, I'm undefeated in 12 o'clock games. You were against Clemson. You were. I don't know how this fan base ain't pissed off, dude. I've been saying it, and I don't understand. I don't understand. Whole coaching staff should be fired. Palmetto Pride says. I 2nd and 2. What y'all think Clemson's gonna do? Klubnik fakes the run, throws, broken up. Good play by Kilgore. I don't understand that play call if you're Clemson. But hell, if you want to stop the clock for us, go ahead, buddy. They might fire the school president after this one. Yeah, I don't think he's too much associated with just the athletic department there. I don't think they fired Donati. They just hired him. So I don't think they're going to fire anybody because that's the South Carolina thing to do. We're okay with this. We're not firing anybody. We're not making any changes. Palmetto Pride said he didn't want Muschamp or Beamer. Why? Why didn't you want Beamer, man? He had all the head coaching experience in the world. Another fucking Ray Tanner failure. Had that year last year because Lenore's played out of his ass and the defense was as good as they were. We still wasn't that great offensively. Still couldn't block. We gave up 40-something, 45 sacks. And now we need to make a play to get Clemson off the field, and we can't. 1st and 10 for Clemson. Well, Big Troy Pikes is still playing. He got him a tackle for a loss. This is about what every team has done to South Carolina this year. They get a little bit of a lead, and they start bleeding the clock, and they start bleeding, and then a little bit of points here, a little bit of points there, and then sooner or later they're just too far out in front of us to even try to come back and win a football game. Dylan Stewart, I think he's still hurt. Earlier they showed him on the sideline, and he was bent over. I think he's hurt. Dylan's been hurt all year, dude. I know the guy played. He didn't. I think he's hurt. Or he gave up and he's hitting the transfer portal. Could be that too, Cockermoose. Our defense is on the field way too long. The difference in the game was the quarterback play. Klubnik, as much as it kills me to say, is so much better than Sellers. Hey, well, I don't know. Their offensive line's been a lot better than ours too, so that kind of helps. But I don't. We waited till the fourth quarter to even run Lenore. So I mean, there's that too. First down, flag on the field. What were we, offsides? Or is it against Clemson? I see Clemson offensive line slapping their head. False start against Clemson. I've never seen so many false starts and they let them play through the play. Usually false starts, they just blow them dead. Illegal formation, they say this time. Oh, yeah, he's too far in the backfield. Good God. All right, 3rd and 15. This is going to be a big play for South Carolina to get something. I mean, even if Clemson, I don't know, that's a pretty long field goal, I guess. I don't know. Let's see what they do. No, I don't think they're kicking a field goal from there. Don't give them anything positive. Oh, yeah, let's play off. Let me count the yards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's stand off the line 6 yards. Now Clemson has to take a timeout. If Clemson makes this field goal, they win. Well, if we don't give them any yards, I don't know. That dude would have to have one hellacious of a damn leg. If it's Dabo Sweeney, I know I got a feeling Dabo, if they don't get it or gain anything positive within a decent field goal range, he'll punt it. And pin us deep and let his defense take the field. That's just a Dabo thing to do. We haven't really proved a whole hell of a lot on offense for him not to do that. We made 2 decent drives, and what do? Turn it over on 4th down or throw an interception in the end zone. Oh, he kicked a 57-yarder to win. Yeah, I think he's farther than that right now, though. He'd be kicking in the 60s. Who the hell knows? If we give him about 5 yards, they probably are going to kick the field goal. Just a game, I don't know. Been a game of bad officiating, bad play calling. Haven't played great on defense. Haven't gotten the stops when we needed to. I don't know. Could be the South Carolina thing to do. Win it in the last minute of the game. Why not? We did it last year, didn't we? Wasn't very much time left. But you got to stop them from scoring here, because getting down 9, you ain't winning. Be another heartbreaker for the Clemson fans. Could be. I actually think it's going to be a heartbreaker for us. Well, most Gamecock fans don't think we're winning this game. Oh. Radioactive says 100% heartbreaker for us. I don't know if it... Not really a heartbreaker for me, because, to be honest with you, if you know this, Radioactive, we talked about it. I don't trust this South Carolina football team. I have zero trust in our head coach, our coaching staff, or this football team to go out and just handle business like you should handle business. They just can't. And then the overhyping over the Citadel thing, that's all of a sudden we were back after we hadn't won a game against Kentucky because we beat up on a damn poor-ass Coastal Carolina game. All right. Biggest play of the game for this defense. He didn't gain anything, so it is what it is on the point where it's at. Jatias Gear with a big play. Said it was going to be important. Too far to really go for it on fourth down. Are they going to try a field goal, which has to come out low? So, I don't know. You take a chance right there. Are they going to send Dunkyhauser out to kick a field goal, or is Dabo going to punt it, try to pin us deep, and make us go down the field? Dabo takes a timeout. Is that his last damn timeout? Clemson has 0 timeouts left? Or was that his second? Even if they missed the field goal, we take over on downs with bad play calling. Yeah, but we get better field position. Oh, he didn't call a timeout. They got a flag. So he's definitely not kicking the field goal. He's punting. They took a delay of game. He's definitely not kicking a field goal. He's just gaining more yards for his punter. Well, South Carolina, so you got to show it what you got on offense now, buddy. 3 minutes, 36 seconds. You got to go down and get a touchdown to win. You a hero or a zero? Hope he hikes it over his head. That'd be hilarious. Five-yard line. You got to go 95 yards with 3 minutes and 30 seconds left. All right, Lenoris. You can be famous. Let's see what you got. See what we can dial up on offense, boys. Oh, deflected, intercepted. Clemson scores, game over. Oh, God. And just like that, Dabo Swinney made the correct decision to punt the football. Woo! Classic. Classic, boys. Ah, no problem, Daniel. Clemson fans taking it to the house. Bird the Fly said he seen that coming. I don't know what I seen, but that's about all she wrote, fellers. Typical South Carolina fashion. Doesn't that wrap up just the whole way this season has been for South Carolina? That's our whole season in a nutshell right there. Oh, wow. When the ball bounces your way, the ball bounces your way. Just like the fumble picked up by Klubnik runs in, and then a pass bounces off a player. Radioactor said had another open check down. Well, I can't describe. Hope you do some NFL games and other sports, especially with NASCAR. I might, cause I don't know. I haven't decided yet. I think I'm definitely going to add in more sports than just talking Gamecocks. So yeah, I may do some NASCAR stuff. Clemson deciding to go for 2 is classic. Go up by 2 touchdowns makes sense to me. Rick says our freshman quarterback could have won. We can gripe about the coaches all day, but our quarterback has. I don't know, man. We didn't lose on that. The game ain't over just because of that one play, Rick. We haven't played good all game, dude, and it ain't just been the quarterback. Our defense hasn't played good either. I mean, I get it. They've only given up 20 points, but our offense can't score. And the play calling hasn't been great. We done some dumbass play calling when we were in shape to score. It's just the whole thing ain't working. So I don't know what you're gonna do. Lenore is still not. He makes good plays, then he makes bad plays. It's just nothing has worked for South Carolina this year. You can change coaches, you can change what you want. Nothing has worked. Players, coaches, none of it just hasn't worked. Players do have to make plays, and coaches got to make good calls. I mean, it's just nothing has worked. We've 3 turnovers and a pick 6. Yeah, but you shouldn't even be making that play call to get the turnovers. That's the thing. Why are you trying to throw the ball like that? Should have been a run. I don't. We just weren't prepared. The offense is not prepared. The play calls aren't good. We can't run the football. You're trying to throw it every down because you can't run. I mean, offensive lines can't block. It's just not. It's an overall not good football team. And then when you're not good, this is the shit that happens to you. And here's Sellers back to himself that he was earlier in the season, just fucking 200 miles per hour with an overthrow. You're down 14 points. I don't. You were just down 6 and just that quick. You're down 14. You're getting your ass beat at home. One bright spot, 3 years of Klubnik never threw a touchdown versus Carolina. Nobody's beat us 2 out of 3 times, so he's got the advantage. He's got 2 wins versus our 1. I'd rather have had the wins. Team just pisses me off, dude. Got it to Harbor again, and then he fumbles it. Clemson's football. Make a good throw, make a good catch, and then you fumble. That's happened twice this game. So when we do make good throws and don't throw interceptions, we catch it and we fumble it to them. Radioactive said, man, you can't make this shit up. No, that's two. That's 2 this game that's happened. Started the game that way, we're going to end the game that way. Bookend it with catches and fumbles. Stampede said Beamer's done. Psh, I doubt it. I very seriously doubt they fire Shane Beamer. They just said before the game he wasn't fired. He'd be back in 2026. I want to see where all the Sunshine Pumper YouTubes and Gamecock shows and everybody else is gonna flip this one to a positive. That's what I want to hear. I want to hear how all the Gamecock YouTubers just connected into this program flips this shit right here to turn it into a positive. Because they ain't one thing in this game that makes me feel positive about anything. We didn't win on anything. I don't know. Hope they all leave. We need to start fresh. Harbor, Seller, Stewart. I hope they all transfer. Damn, Cockaboos say wipe them out. Stampede said we lost to the most shit team in the ACC. Well, I don't know if they're the most shit team in the ACC, but they weren't a very good one. Cockaboo said just start it over. Or to rebuild. They really don't rebuild anymore. You just go to the transfer portal. Losing non-con games is unacceptable. How about Power 4? It ain't this. You lost again to another disappointing end to a disappointing season. Makes for a long off season, don't it, Andrew? No bowl game, no nothing. There's nothing to add positivity to this team. Mark says fire Beamer after the game. On the tarmac? Well, he don't have to be on the tarmac. Just go right now just go disable his key to the ops building. How about that? But that has been this team. Let's hire Stoops. Stoops who? The same Stoops that just got the floor mopped by Louisville? Hell no. I don't know. Bob Stoops, maybe. You want to hire Bob Stoops? Okay. If you're about to say hire Mark Stoops, you're joking, right? A man just got ran the fuck over by Louisville. There's nothing positive. Exactly. I can't think of anything. The only team you beat on the Power 4 level is Kentucky, who's getting waxed, 30-something to 0 by Louisville? Shit. Oh, Cockaboo says 1-11 next year. No, we got 2 small schools. We'll get 2 wins. Probably go 0-9 in the SEC. Oh, we might can beat Kentucky, so we might go 1-8 in the SEC. Eric Belton says he's glad this horrendous season is over. Look, they're about to score on us again and make it look even worse. There goes Randall in for a touchdown. But we're a fourth quarter team. Oh, there's a flag down. No, so no touchdown, buddy. Head on back to the huddle. Oh, a locksmith could deliver a winning season next year. Ha ha, good one, Rooster. I don't know who. The arrows are pointing down, that's for sure. I really don't know anything positive to say. The only positive thing about this season was that we fired Shula, and even that didn't turn out positive. Only positive about this season, Radioactive, is that the motherfucker's over in 2 minutes and 19 seconds. That's going to be the most positive thing for most of our sanity, is that this season's over with. We can go on and have the conversations now whether Beamer should retain his job. I mean, it's really 4-8, guys. 4-8. Not even 5-7. A lot of people thought 5-7. People just locked down that we were going to beat Clemson. I don't think so. Oh, Cockaboo says 2-10. Yeah, because we're going to have 2 small schools. We should beat them. Whether we win a SEC game or not, I don't know about that one. I don't. Y'all think this could be Beamer's last game? Coach of South Carolina? Y'all think they would fire him? Should, but do you think they will? Not even the biggest sunshine, Shane Beamer loving, hand job, kiss him on the lip fan. Could want this. Stampede said, welcome Brian Kelly. Hell no. You just pick out the worst coaches you can find to want to bring to South Carolina. Don't you? Alex Golish ain't signed with Archie yet. South Carolina dive in there and take his ass away. Anthrax Rock says at least after this fiasco, it is over. Fire Beamer, we need a culture change. But they probably won't fire him. That's the thing. Mark says he hopes he's fired. I think BK is better than Beamer. That is true. But I don't like Brian Kelly. His attitude sucks. But he's definitely a better coach than Beamer. But that ain't hard to be, y'all. Name one other coach in the SEC that wasn't a coordinator or a head coach prior to getting the job they have. Fuck, you could probably give the team to Clayton White need to be better than what Shane Beamer is. But I agree. I think it's time for the Donati era at athletic director to begin and start with Shane Beamer. Rick's like me. He been a fan for over 50 years. A lot of us older fans over here, brother. And never been anything but mediocre other than Spurrier years. We had a couple good years under. We had a couple good years under the man in black. But South Carolina's always been, until they decide to change their politics, they're always going to be the same, dude. Until you get that cancer called the good old boys out of the politicians, out of that board of trustees at the University of South Carolina, shit's not going to change. They don't want to spend the money, but they want to take your money. They want to pad their pockets and not put the money back in the program. They want to build you some facilities that look really nice. They're going to upgrade everything so they make more freaking money. And then that's what they're going to do. Cockaboose wants Art Browse. Well, he already took a job, Cockaboose. We talked about that yesterday. Now, could South Carolina go take him away from that job? Probably. Everybody told me that Sonny Dykes would be a bad idea at South Carolina. Winning games at TCU. He gonna bring Kendall Browse with him to run the offense. Find one. Go out and find you a really good defensive coordinator. I don't know. I mean, what? I don't know why you say a coach wouldn't be good at South Carolina because he's a coach in the Big 12. It doesn't make any sense to me. I mean, hell, Brent Venables has turned Oklahoma around, and he was a coordinator in the ACC. Elko was a defensive coordinator. He's turned A&M around. Hell, Clark Lee, he's turned Vandy around. I don't know. Oh, Cockaboo said we can. Yeah, I mean, what do you think that school's probably playing that dude? He probably ain't getting, what, a couple $100,000 a year to head coach at whatever the hell that New Mexico game is, or school. Eastern New Mexico, I think we discovered it was yesterday. Just ridiculous, though, man. This year has been so unexplained. Like, last year, the year before, when I was doing my old channel, I could kind of talk through the games and figure out what was going on. And we know that O-line had some injuries and shit in 23. But this year, you don't have any excuses, bro. There is no excuses on this team. There's no injury. There's not been a rash of injuries. This has been basically the starters all year. The defense hasn't been able to hold when they need to hold. And the offense can't get out of their own way. Even sometimes good players can make bad offensive coordinators looking good by making plays, but it ain't worked nowhere. I don't get it. Yeah, that's what I said, Cockaboose. OC, yeah, Kendall Browse. Who's that? He's called plays in the SEC, y'all. Remember Arkansas? Remember KJ Jefferson? Remember Rocket Sanders? Kendall Browse has called plays in the SEC before. We don't have to go hire some. Everybody's like, oh, well, it's going to be a guy from a smaller school out of the Sun Belt or America. Why? Why can't we go hire an offensive coordinator that has called plays against SEC defenses? Just like that guy wanted to argue with me the other day, the young kid talking about, well, I don't want no old man. Well, how old do you think Steve Spurrier was when his ass came to South Carolina? He was 60. And you don't want Bobby Petrino because he's 62? Fuck out of here with that. That's the attitude right there is why South Carolina will always suck. Well, I just don't want an old man as an offensive coordinator. Well, I don't want somebody that's unproven as an offensive coordinator. Someone that's never called a play against a SEC defense in their life. Is that what we want? Now, if you want to go get the dude from ECU that was at Ole Miss and take a shot at it, go ahead. But he was a man that he was the man that worked, or a guy that worked for the guy. Go Sellers again with a long pass over everyone's head. Shane said something the fans need to pay attention to is he's going to make the hard decisions to take us from a 9-win team to a 4-win team to the playoffs next year. What a fucking joke. That's a joke, bro. That's seriously a joke, right? Y'all remember that? We're going to the playoffs next year with this team. This team's taking us to the playoffs. Or are we going to lose the superstars and we're still going to the playoffs next year? Right. Right on, dude. Last play for Sellers as a Gamecock. You think Cockaboos? Probably right, bro. But you're going to lose both Sellers if that's the case. Oh, they gave him one more. It's 4th and 10. Why not? Dabo's just going to kneel it out anyway. Oh, he gets another one because he got a first down. We're just doing the Sellers to Sellers, little pup sellers talking shit to the Clemson guys. They were talking shit to him, he talked shit back. Now there's a flag on the play. Now there is no foul on the play for targeting. There was a foul there, and there's not a foul. Oh, Lenoris. Just Sellers to Sellers this last couple drives, huh? Lenore's trying to build up his brother's NIL now for next year. What y'all think? We out of here, little bro. Let me throw you some passes and build up our NIL. No, I don't know if that's true, but it was funny as a joke. Let me make you some money right now, little brother. Wonderful officiating to boot. Yeah, it has been, Roger. This is true. Roger Snow. Roger Snow says wonderful officiating. Yeah, it's been great. Should know that when we go against ACC officials, though. They ain't cutting South Carolina no breaks. How did South Carolina ever beat Coastal? Because Coastal was horrible. We scored 51. The week before, Georgia Southern scored 45 against them. And we act like we did something spectacular. Well, we scored 51 on Coastal. Dude, look at the week before when Georgia Southern scored 45 against that same Coastal defense you're bragging about. But Beamer's going to tell you, well, Coastal scored 40 points per game. Okay, but they didn't play nobody. He just tries to throw you any stat that fluffs up that bullshit. That used car salesman bullshit he likes to throw out. Shane. 35 seconds left, 2nd and 14. What are we doing? We want to catch a couple more commercials before this game's over? Is that what we're doing here? Chewy wants to see Sellers go and see what Cutter has. How you know it's going to be Cutter? Could be Aaron Nolan, Chewy. Or you think Aaron Nolan's gone too? Roger says, I'm usually not that guy, but yeah, but that didn't lose us the football game, dude. I hear you, and I want to say the same thing because it was shitty, but our shitty offensive performance has nothing to do with what the officials did. We were unable to run the ball, man. We were minus 5 yards at the half rushing. You still got to play offense regardless of what the officials do. And we weren't. We didn't. And we made bad play calls or made bad plays at the most important times, which is what we've done all year. If you want to call it a one-off and say the officials screwed us on this game, but you're just making an excuse at that point for what's been a horrible season. Gonna try and convince Luke Doty to come back. God damn. Luke Doty is nothing other than the 2 passes. Yeah, it's just like everybody decided to play awful all year. I mean, we can blame officials, but the officials have nothing to do with this whole ass season of being shitty. Have we seen enough of Beamer? Dude, I've been on Beamer's ass for about 4 weeks, and you know what? Everybody wants to just get all over my ass about it. Oh, you're just a negative. You're just this. You're that. No, dude, it's obvious that we've watched all damn year. It's the obvious shit we've seen with our own 2 eyes week in and week out with this football team. We don't discipline. Guys do whatever they want to do. You bring back a coach that gave up 40-something sacks last year, your offensive line coach. You bring him back because he's a good recruiter, not because he's a good developer. I don't. This is the kind of thinking that I don't. Coaches don't do that. They fire people if they're not performing. This shit ain't about recruiting, man. It's about winning. It's about developing players. Oh, that is it for the season. You're right, Andrew. You're right, buddy. Now we'll have the whole offseason to try to figure out what the hell this football team's going to do. But I can tell you this, it ain't no playoff team. I don't give a damn what Shane Beamer says. Sellers walking to the sidelines, grinning and cutting up with Doty after the pick 6 did it for me. They've been doing that. They've all done that this year. It's happy, happy times at South Carolina. I'm telling you. Now they're about to be a fight out there. Come on, man. Get off the damn field. We lost. Clemson's going to talk shit. Guess what? They won the game. They have the right to talk shit. Whoever wins earns the right to talk shit. Clemson fans, I got nothing to say to them, but congratulations. They won the game. Oh, Chewy said there was a positive from this game and that we know furious. I can't guarantee. Exactly. We can stop that nonsense now. This has to be the most underachieving South Carolina football team of all time. Brother, you are, at least in my memory, this is probably the most talented underachieving team. Whether there was something that happened back in black and white TV or before they had TV screens, I don't know, but what we were told talent this team was going to be, it definitely had to be underperformed. So yeah, I'm kind of with you. I've been a fan since Black Magic from the early 80s. He had some of the best players this season. Beamer's the issue. Hey, I've done videos on that saying Beamer. Jim, I'm telling you, go back and look at my videos where I said Beamer is the problem, and I pointed out the wins that Beamer's had in his career. Like even someone was arguing with me yesterday about Beamer's career and talking about, well, he's this and this. I'm like, take away all the wins that he's had against Eastern Illinois and Akron and South Carolina State and put his record up of what he's won against Power 4 teams. He's not even a 500 coach. All these small victories over small schools pump these guys up, dude. They do. It makes them look better than what they are. He's awful against the SEC, and he's not real good against And now he's got 3 losses against Clemson. At home. He's lost 3 in a row to Clemson at home. Think about that. Can we just put all our money in basketball? No, because that sucks too. Basketball's no good either. There's another Ray Tanner hire that needs to be gone and go find a real basketball coach from a real school. True Fury is no longer a candidate, at least I hope. My man Roger says. Jim says if his daddy was a coach, he'd still be in a crappy high school coach. I've said that too. He didn't have to crawl through what a lot of these other coaches like Dan Mullins and those guys like that come from high school to Gus Malzahn's. These dudes coached in high school and worked their way up. Beamer's never been off of a big staff. Think about that. When he was a grad assistant, he was at Mississippi State. Then he went to South Carolina. He's been at Virginia Tech. He was at Georgia. He was at Oklahoma. Now back to South Carolina. When has that dude crawled through the mud on any small school? Every school he's worked at was successful. You learn to grind by doing that. You know what I mean? I don't know. And that was a trash Clemson team. That's sad. Yeah, it definitely wasn't their best. At least Muschamp can brag that the Clemson teams he lost to went to the playoffs and won national championships. Beamer just lost to a 6-win, now 7-win Clemson team. While we're sellers laughing with a couple minutes to go. Because they don't care, dude. I tried to tell everybody that these kids are not Gamecocks. These coaches aren't Gamecocks. Other than Sean Elliott would be the only one. They wasn't born Gamecock fans. They're not born into the family of Gamecocks. They're getting paid to be here. And most of the players are now. They don't look at the game the same way we do. They don't care. You know what I'm saying? Beamer was a GA at Tennessee too. Yeah, exactly. More successful program. Sellers was all giddy. Yeah, they don't care, man. Where's the edge, the fire? Sellers. None of them have that, man. It's love. It's about hugging it. You got to hug it out. Harrison said, what the heck? What's up, buddy? I don't know, man. His ass needs to go coach a high school. I don't even know if a high school would make him a head coach. He needs to go back and be a special teams coach. He was an assistant under George O'Leary, Phil Fulmer, Steve Spurrier, Sylvester Croom. Exactly. And his dad. When has he been through unsuccessful to know how to negotiate and turn that into a positive? You know what I'm saying? Anthrax Rock says, best thing about this season is finding a channel rooster. Appreciate that, brother. Appreciate that very much. Plenty to recruit right here in 3 or 4 states, real Gamecocks. Well, I can tell you now, we've talked about this before and people don't believe it. Even J.C. Sherbert argued with me about it. James Franklin at Virginia Tech is going to be a problem for Shane Beamer. Because he's going to be cutting into that DMV recruiting. Hello, hired an announcer, was once a great USC player. Hired some with a heart and desire for the game. Oh, you're talking about Todd Ellis? Todd Ellis he owed a record for interceptions at South Carolina. Sylvester Croom was the only unsuccessful coach he served under, and Croom was SEC Coach of the Year before he was fired. True, overall. They're going to the facility to eat and play NCAA 26. Oh, but they're hurting, y'all. What we'll hear from Beamer is how bad this football team is hurting. That's what we're going to hear out of Shane Beamer. They're hurting, but they're laughing on their way to the locker room. But there's a lot of guys hurting. I second that great content, man. Keep it up. Thank you, Chewy. Hopefully you're here during the offseason. Oh, yeah, I'll definitely be here covering whatever the hell happens with this football team in the offseason. Whether that's a coaching search or offensive coordinator search, whether someone gets fired, hired, players leaving, transfer portal. I don't know about anyone else, but I am sick of Beamer ball. Beamer ball ain't even been good this year. That's the problem. Todd Ellis had 49 touchdowns, 73 interceptions. Yeah, he did it. That dude could throw a damn interception now. Holy shit. If I were Beamer, I would apologize to the fans for this season in the press conference. I had too arrogant for that, dude. He'll tell us how close it was. He'll make promises about playoffs next year. He'll say more dumb shit. Hey, at least we got practice for the next couple months. We're going to be undefeated in us. Actually, can't practice for the next couple months, so he can't even say we're good at practice. It's over for South Carolina until spring. They're hurting but laughing with 2-3 minutes. Yeah, exactly. They're hurting but they're laughing. I always referred to Muschamp as mush loose. With Beamer, we needed to beam his ass back to where he came from. Oklahoma said they don't want him back, sir. Actually, Oklahoma fans have said that. They had plenty of assistant head coaches, not just Beamer. They don't need him back. They're actually doing really good in recruiting and doing well at Oklahoma without him. You're a good man, Rooster, recovering this slop. Hey, sometimes just get to the point of laughing. You get as old as I am, Keith, and a lot of other Gamecock fans. You're pissed, but you have to laugh. I hope someone asks Beamer what he will do to be better in regards to the offense and offensive line next year. He's going to make the tough decisions, Andrew. You heard the announcers of the game talking about that. Oh, Mark says, what's up, Rooster? Glad the game and season is over. I've enjoyed finding your channel and content this year, brother. I'll be down with you in the future content. Thank you, Mark. Appreciate that, buddy. My man Roger says, man, I think we are 6-19 in the last 50 years against the Taters at Williams-Brice Stadium. Just pitiful. Yeah, can't even hold home field. Can't brag. Beamer had a shot right there to finally get one on Clemson at home, and Beamer would have been fired yesterday at 14 out of the 16. 15 out of the 16 would have never hired him to start with, if you want to know the truth. Congratulations there, Tiger Red Devil. Clemson with the victory. My buddy TRD got a win today. Same old same, in it with a chance and then blow it. Losers find ways to lose. Very true. Beamer couldn't win a paper, rock, scissors. But he'd hug you, Dustin. He'd give you a hug, Dustin. The official record is 5-18, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, Andrew knows this shit, boy. He keeps up with all that stuff. Thank you, sir, TRD says. Yeah, I don't know, man. I'm going to get out of here. I'm going to start my post-game show. You guys come over there 4 o'clock. We'll listen to what Beamer does have to say. I'll put it, hopefully not get dinged for it, but I try to play it through my microphone and listen to what this jackass has to say, at least for a little 30-minute post-game show. Let everyone get their rants and frustrations out on the season. But it's over with. And we end it with a loss to the Clemson Tigers at home. Appreciate all y'all. Love all you guys. See y'all here in a few on the post-game show. We'll holler at you later. Pete, you know what? A lot of y'all going to want to hear what Beamer has to say. But don't forget to like and subscribe. Appreciate everybody. Thank you again for helping support the channel. We're not done yet.